Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends. And today again we have a new topic which is very interesting. In the screen you will see the pocket, which is really a lovely picture. And I want to say thank you, Miss Mufti Mink, for making this picture, because he is the one who made it, not me. I'm just using his beautiful design, the leaking pocket. You see, when a Muslim, he tried to defend Islam, he's tried to put fingers, like he blocked this leaking hole, and then he put the other finger there, like the sun set in murky water. No, brother, no, it's appeared to Zulkarnain, but the Prophet said the sun set in murky water too. So the poor Muslim, he started pushing his fingers in every hole we show him, hoping that the pocket will not leak no more. And a pocket, not bucket, okay? For those who they are like too much into the English thing. I feel sorry for you. And today we will show you another leak, a huge leak in Islam. Islam is a diarrhea. So Muhammad and Abdul, peace be upon him, he posed this in the comment section. Jesus did not die for our sin? You mean to say if a man, God forbid, rapes some woman, one mother or sister, the rapist will be forgiven? No! Abdul, are you sure you are talking? Are you okay? I feel for you, my friend. You idiot. You dummy. Isn't it your prophet a rapist? The biggest rapist in the Abdul history is Muhammad. Isn't it him who attacked Safiya? He killed her husband, she was a bride. He killed her brother, he killed her father, he killed her tribe, and he raped her. Are you saying that the rapist will be forgiven? Are you saying Muhammad will be forgiven, brother? Idiot. Secondly, you idiot, we Christian, when we say Jesus, he died for our sin, it doesn't mean that we can go and have sin as much as we want. The statement is wrong, used by Muslims for the purpose of deception. Muslim sheikh, they tell their chickens, oh, Christian, they believe that Jesus died for their sin, so they can go and do sin as much as they want. And this is absolutely a big fat lie, like their prophet. Jesus made it clear. He said to the Christians and to those who want to follow him, not everyone says to me, God, God. He will enter the kingdom of my Father. So when you lie and you say Jesus, he died for our sin, making it as a rapist will be forgiven because Jesus died for the sin of everybody, right? This is not what Christianity teaches. You are a dummy like your prophet, and either you are a fool, do not know what Christians believe, the same as your God, who think the Trinity is Mary and Jesus, and Mary, she is the wife of the Father. Or you are a liar, you know that this is a lie. Either one, that will not make you anything but an idiot, because people will take them 2 seconds to figure out that in Christianity, Jesus never gave a license for sin. When we say Jesus died for our sin, we mean that because of our sin, he is here. That's why Jesus says, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. So why he came? Because we are sick. If we are healthy, he will not come. So our sin made Jesus come. And because of our sin, Jesus was crucified. That's what we meant. But we don't mean in any way, in any mean, that Jesus who died for our sin, he gave us a license for sin. It is the opposite. It is in Islam, you have a license for sin. So if we go to Matthew chapter 7, you can read the whole chapter if you want. The Messiah, he said about the Christians too, from their fruit you shall know them. So if you have a fruit of sin, you don't belong to him. From their fruits You shall know them. So you are a liar like your father, the devil. Jesus, he will judge us by our fruits. He did not give us a license for sin. However, it is you who have a license for sin. Let me get you a way to go to heaven. Give me a second. Very easy way, brother. Are you a rapist, brother? Like Muhammad? Brother, I will teach you a method. It's very simple, brother, to go to heaven. The one who said Subhanallah wa Bismillah, he go to heaven, brother. If you say 100 times, brother, read it. The potato who's doing, are you saying somebody, he rape a woman, he will go to heaven? He will go to... If you say, Bismillah, Astaghfirullahi wa atubu ilayh, 100 times, that's it, brother. Allah forgive your sin, brother. If you say, brother, Subhanallahi wa Bismillah wa bihamdihi, 100, and you have to say it in Arabic. Ali Baba and the 40 thief. Brother, Bismillahi walhamdihi. Okay, I'm going to heaven now. Guys, meet me after 2 minutes because I have to say it 100 times because I want to go to heaven today and the virgins are waiting for me. The beautiful Muslim virgins. I will finish my work there. All of them, brother, they will lose their virginity and I will come back to you. I will not be tired, don't worry, because in heaven, Allah will give us a lot of energy. 7-Eleven. So look at their ignorance and their lies. It is you who being forgiven supposedly for anything. Just saying a statement, you liar. If a man, he say Astaghfirullah and seek forgiveness from Allah 100 times in Arabic. In Arabic, brother. Don't say it in Urdu. Brother, if you say it in Urdu, Allah don't understand Urdu. So now, if Zakir Naik, he says in Urdu, Astaghfirullahi walhamdulillahi, okay, half of it Arabic and the rest is not Arabic. So Allah did not accept. It have to be cashed by Allah in Arabic because Allah is an Arab God. So what are you talking about, you liar? So do the Muslims really know their religion? Allah Messenger said, it is a heavy thing of my heart if I don't seek Allah forgiveness 100 times a day. And why? Because you want to go to heaven. We showed you why. Hey, all of this, look at this. Actually, you do not even need to free slaves. You see, Muhammad, he used to ask Muslims in order to increase the slave market, free slaves so you can buy more from me. It's like saying, if you want to be healed, slaughter a chicken. And we have a lot of a chicken here. You see the coward? The free of a slave, by the way, in Islam is not because he frees slaves, but he want to encourage the slavery market. You buy him, you free him, we capture him again. We buy him, you free him, we capture him again. And actually, Muhammad, many times, even people, they free slaves, Muhammad, he forced them into slavery again. How to go to heaven in Islam? Read with me, brother. The Messenger of Allah saying, if anyone says 100 times a day, glory to Allah, and I began with the prize to him, his sin will be removed from him. Though they are like the foam of the sea, brother. That's it. I mean, do you see how hard to remove sin in Islam? Just say in Arabic, Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, 100 times, Aman Rabbi Aman. That's it. Even if your sin as in the size of the foam of the sea. Do you see it? That's it. That's all what you need to do. Now, the guy who posted this comment, if you like to talk to me, please feel free, you know. I'm here for your sin, my friend. Because I will teach you how to say Bismillahi wa bihamdihi in Arabic, and brother, you will be sin-free. That's it. You are baby again. Yeah? And same time, the rapist be also forgiven? No. So are you saying your God Allah lie? Isn't Allah, he says he forgive all sin except shirk? Huh? Do those people, you know what they are talking about? Allah, he forgive all sin as long it's not shirk, which means rapist too. Read it. I never saw a Muslim who knows Islam, and I never saw a Muslim who knows Islam is being honest about Islam. Never, never. All those speaking about forgiving your sin, all of it. And it's contradiction, for the verse says, except shirk. As an example here it says, Allah forgive all sin. No? You see it? Do Allah forgive the sin of the rapist? Are you there? Here it says all sin is forgiven. Here it says no. There is an exception. There's one is not forgiven, is to associate somebody with Allah. The reason of this contradiction, because Muhammad is a false prophet, you know, he forget what he said a day before. And this is mentioned in the Quran many times. Chapter 4, verse number 48. As an example, Allah forgive not that partner should be set up with him, but he forgive anything else. Do you see it? Here you see that a Muhammadan who most post comments, they are idiots and they do not know the religion. And those who claim that they have answers, they are idiot, and this is why they don't dare to call me or to speak to me, those who call themselves sheikh. But in his comment he mentioned something very important. And that thing alone is enough to make anyone leave the cult of Muhammad. The penis cult. Remember, Islam is, you might be offended by the word penis, but this is how it is. You like it, you don't like it, take a hike. Look what he said. If you do good deeds, you will be rewarded, and if you do bad and disobey one true God and do not repent till your death, then you will be punished. Is that really what Islam teach? Who is a Muslim agree with this? Who is a Muslim agree with this statement of this person? Is he calling himself being a human? I don't know how you can be a human and you are following Muhammad. Is it a human behavior to go after a child? She is 6 years old. Is it a human behavior to believe in God? He ordered you to cut the feet and the hands of a human being? Is it a human believer to put nails in the eyes of someone? Being a human, a follower of the criminal Muhammad, talking about being a human. Islam take you away from your humanity. This is why the people of the world was shocked when they saw what Muslims they do in videos, chopping heads. Go come with different name, you either. Don't use the name of Mimi. Mimi, he don't dare to come to my page. He will not even dare to say hi. That's why we call him Mimi. Any Muslim? Who is a brave Muslim? He dare to call and say, yes, I agree with this. Anyone? Forgiven, if he asks for forgiveness, or you just, okay, we just showed you. If you say 100 times, that's it, you are forgiven. Now this, Muhammad Ishmael, I suspect that you have a long-term diarrhea of thinking. Your thinking is a diarrhea. It's not a thinking. Look at this genius. Look at this. This guy, he squeezed himself for 10 hours and he come with this answer. Look how deep. Forgiven, if he asks for forgiveness, not the way you think. Okay, what is the way I think? You're a prophet, he said, if you say 100 times, Bismillah wa hamdillah, you are forgiven. If you say 100 times, Bismillah wa bihamdihi, in the name of Allah and praised be to He, you are forgiven. What is the repent? Are you blind? Read with me, Abdul. Stop lying to yourself. What you are saying is not Islamic. The Messenger of Allah saying, if any one of you say 100 times a day, glory to Allah, and I am being be praised to Him, his sin will be removed. Do you see it? The guy is not asking for forgiveness. And what if I say it 99 times? What if I say it 200 times? Is that going to be like put in my credit for advance? Is that really a religion? Now Muhammad Ishmael is searching Google. It's not what you think, brother. Okay, what? I'm not thinking. This is what your prophet said. But anyway, you know, you are a follower of a prophet who believe that there is a God. He likes those who sneeze and he hates those who do yawning. I bet you Allah is so happy in the time of this disease happening now. Look at this, look at this. Allah, He hates those who do yawning, and Allah, He loves those who sneeze. Like what? Sneezing is from Allah, yawning is from shaitan. Takbir. Achoo! I just received this sneezing from Allah. Just deliver to me. Sneezing from Allah and yawning from shaitan? That's deep. That's deep. I remember once, many years ago, I just wanted to have fun. So I went in Paltalk and I opened a chat room in the Islamic section. I called it, let us sneeze and make Allah happy. Or sneeze for the sake of Allah, something like that. You should see how the Muslim got so upset. I mean, what's wrong with you? I just quote for you what the Prophet said, you'd get upset. You see the Muslim, they read this 24 hours, 7 days a week, and nobody get upset. The second we say it to them, they get upset. Because they notice how stupid it is. So I ask people, hey, Abdul, come to the microphone, let us sneeze. Sneezing from Allah. Not only that, Muhammad, he says, Allah, he loves those who sneeze. Can you believe it? The Prophet of Allah said, Allah loves sneezing, but dislike yawning. Allah loves sneezing. Are you saying to me that one of the weakness of Allah is a sneezing person? So like, okay, a Christian prince in the judgment day, he's standing in front of Allah. Christian prince, you were calling me names, humiliating me, make a lot of Muslims leave Islam, tens of thousands, they laugh at me because of you. You know, you did that to me. And then I say, Achoo! Achoo! And Allah says, I like you. I love you. I love you. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Allah says, I love you more. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Okay, Christian prince, stop. Achoo, 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 achoo. And Allah became like a turkey. No, stop, because you're killing me. So this is so funny. This is so. This is God. God, he loves those who sneeze. Shall we make a website? It's called Sneeze for the Sake of Allah.sneeze.hu. Will you please read correct verse? Can I call and correct you? Yeah, you can call and correct me, but don't use the name of Zakir Naik. And, you know, I don't like fake people, by the way. People, if you want to come here, don't use the name of somebody else. I will block you. Even if you think you are maybe Christian, being cute, you know, I don't like stupidity. Here we go. You got my attention, I blocked you. Don't use the name of somebody else and come here. That means you are shallow and you are silly. Yawning is a sign. What? Hold on. What Muhammad Ishmael says? Muhammad Ishmael, he said something. Hold on. I lost it. Yawning is what? Where it goes? Muhammad Ishmael, what is it about yawning? Can you say it again? Because somehow the yawning is a sign that you have something wrong with your body. Unbelievable. Dr. Muhammad Ishmael, here we go. Camel urine medicine is working. Who said to you that yawning, that means there's something wrong with your body? Yawning is a very healthy alarm of your body telling you that you are tired, you need to go to sleep. It's time to you for sleeping. So how this is coming from shaitan? What shaitan have to do with this? Only foolish people will believe in such a thing, that shaitan is beyond or behind yawning. And let us say, for the sake of argument, there is something wrong with your body, as you said, so why it is coming from shaitan? What shaitan have to do with it? And why Allah, he like and he love those who sneeze? Don't you think this is very silly and very stupid? Now we go back to the previous comment of the previous Abdul, talking about the good deed and the bad deed. Just to tell you and to confirm to you that any Muslim, he claimed that in Islam they teach you that a Muslim should do good deed, he is lying. Because all the deeds of a human being in Islam is predestiny. Remember that always. A Muslim, he don't have bad deeds, he don't have good deeds, he have predestined deeds. When a person, according to Muhammad, before even he was created, Allah, he write his deeds. He programmed him before he created him. Read carefully. This is Muhammad, not me. The prophet said, and I like it when the Muslims they say the prophet. I mean, what the prophecy of this prophet? Can somebody give me a prophecy? Hold on, let me prophesy a prophecy for you. Today, for sure, I will go to the bathroom. Takbir, how you know that? Allahu Akbar. You are a kafir. You cannot say, you cannot talk about the future. My friend, I'm telling you, I'm going to go to the bathroom sooner or later. And today for sure. What? You know? So they call him the prophet, but what his prophecies? We are waiting for it. All his prophecies come to be false. And I changed the Muslim, by the way, to call me and show me one to be true. The prophet said, at every womb, Allah appoint an angel who says, "O Lord, a drop of semen, O Lord, a clot of blood, O Lord, a little lump or of flesh." Then Allah wishes, between two brackets, to complete its creation. The angel asked the Lord, "Will be male or female, Allah?" Allah, I think, like he scratched his ass, make him male. And male or female, Allah, he will be rich or blessed. See, Allah decide for you. You are not even exist. Rich or blessed. Even how much money you will own. It's a predestiny. So what do you mean of good deed and bad deed? Who is the silly, who is the stupid here? You Muslims don't believe in an action of a human being. You believe that every action is a predestiny, and that makes Islam literally the most silly, stupid cult ever. And not only that, even Allah, he changed the human being to make him go to hell, even if he was a good person. Read carefully with me. Muhammad saying, swearing by Allah. When Muhammad swear by Allah, that means the lie is so big. So he said, by Allah, by the one beside whom there is no true God, verily one of you would perform the actions of dwellers of Jannah. Jannah means heaven, which is a word Muhammad he stole from the Aramaic language. And there's only a cubit, brother, between him and Jannah. There's only one cubit, brother. You are almost there. And then, brother, then what Allah for the need, I'm saying the word correctly, for the need, foreordained, sorry, excuse my Pakistani language. For the need would come to the pass, and he would perform the action of the inmate, here we go, inmate, and again inmate, of hell until he enter it. So this poor Abdul Muhammad Ishmael, he is acting as people of Jannah. He kill Christians, kill Jews, he joined Taliban, he joined ISIS, he steal, he do all the good deeds of Islam. And then, brother, what is written by Allah on the bum of Muhammad Ishmael, it's there, written there. By the way, Allah, he wrote all this destiny in the private part. As an example, a Muslim woman, she called the sheikh, she said to him, Alhamdulillah, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Assalamu alaikum, I am a Muslim female and I am getting older and I'm afraid that I'm not going to get married. What do you say, sheikh? The sheikh, he said to her, oh sister, don't worry. Allah, he said, the Prophet of Allah said, it is written in every vagina the name of the one will F it. Can you believe it? Maktubun ala kulli farjin ismu nakihihi. It is written in every vagina the name of every person will F it. So he said to her, don't worry about it, sister. It's a destiny. If there's somebody who will do it to you, he will do it to you. Go sleep. Don't think about it, sister. Alhamdulillah. And now the sister, she go to the bedroom, she take off her panty, and she start taking a screenshot or a photo shot of a snapshot of her vagina to see the names. And she look closely, there's no names. It is written. I mean, even the one who will have sex with this woman, his name is written. It's a destiny, brother. Where? In her vagina. What if a woman, she is a prostitute? She will have a yellow pages there. Like Fatima, who work a prostitute. Can you check if my name there? What's your name? Ahmad. Ahmad. She starts flipping pages. Page number 2, page number Ahmad. Let me search Ahmad. Ahmad. Okay, Ahmad. I have like 300 Ahmad here. Ahmad. I wish your name is like the different name, because too many Ahmad. So the name of the guy is written there. And that's mean even sexual relationship in Islam is a destiny. Actually, yes, it is, including fornication. Muhammad, he said, not me, that Allah, he destined or ordained for every Muslim how much boom and fornication he will do. This is a fornication boom. Look, read with me please carefully. This is Sahih, Muslim brother. This is very Sahih. The Prophet of Allah, he said, verily, Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, which of necessity must commit, brother. That's it. You have to commit. So a Muslim in his religion, he believes that he should not stop himself from fornicating, because fornication is a destiny. If Allah wrote it for him, it's going to happen. Do you see it? So when a Muslim, he go to different countries, and this is what they do usually, Muslim men, they go for fornication trip. He hire a prostitute. In his heart, he don't feel guilty, because Allah, he wrote that for him. It's a destiny. Oh, Muhammad Ismail, he agreed. This is true. Hey, Muhammad Ismail, do you like to call us and tell us your experience with fornication according to the destiny of Allah? As long as you agree it's true. Brother, it's true, brother. It's true. Muhammad Ismail. You see, Christians, they speak about their testimony, how they became Christians. I want you to call me and tell me about your testimony of fornication. How Allah, he follows you into prostitution and fornication. Can you call us? Because you are the one who said it's true. Because you see, if Allah is the one who wrote for me a destiny to fornicate, then why I want to blame myself for fornication? Correct, guys? Are we listening? You see how dangerous this religion is? It's a cult. It's a shameful cult. And here you notice the stupidity. So Muhammad, he punished somebody because he fornicated. Why you punish him? You are a fornicator yourself. Secondly, you just told them that fornication is a destiny. Do you remember Mufti Menk when he spoke about destiny? Let me see if I can find the video. He spoke about destiny.
Welcome back. Now we'll take your question.
Let us see. Mufti Mink Destiny. I don't know what was the name of the video, but I think, let me see, maybe I did. maybe this one. Let us see.
This, then why did he bring me onto the earth? Well, hang on, you don't know your results of your examination, so you have to come onto earth. The fact that Allah knows it and the fact that Allah has written it does not make you a person who should now give up, because if that was the case, then obviously you would be the fool.
Listen.
A man came at the time of Umar ibn Khattab.
Guys, listen to the wisdom of Islam. A person saying to him, well, what is the purpose if Allah, He wrote my destiny and Allah knows what I will do because He wrote it for me. So what the purpose? He said, no, you have to come. You have to come. And now a guy, he came to the caliphate. Listen carefully to this story, just to present to you the most stupid comedy. It's called Islam.
Time of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, according to one of the narrations, he needed to be punished because he stole. So
the guy, he came to the caliphate because he have to be punished because he's a thief. Okay? So what is the problem? He's a thief. Listen carefully. Look what happened.
He needed to be punished because he stole. So he comes to Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu and he uses the same line. He says, "Oh Umar, oh Amirul Mu'mineen, how can you punish me for having stolen when it was predestined? My deeds were already written by Allah subhanahu."
See? Why you are going to punish me for a theft when this was a destiny? Listen carefully. The man is asking, well, okay, I did steal, but still it's not my fault because it is a predestiny. Look what the caliphate he say. The caliphate, he will not say you are wrong. He agree with him. Listen carefully.
He needed to be punished because he stole. So he comes to Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu and he uses the same line. He says, "Oh Umar, oh Amirul Mu'mineen, how can you punish me for having stolen when it was predestined? My deeds were already written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Now that's quite a good argument if you were to look at it.
Unbelievable. This is what? This is quite a good argument, brother. Did you hear, guys, what he said? This is a quite good argument if you think about it. This is a quite good argument. Who's saying that? Mufti Mink. This is not a stupid argument. This is a quite good argument if you think about it. Listen carefully.
Having stolen when it was predestined, my deeds were already written. You punish me for having stolen when it was predestined, my deeds were already written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now that's quite a good argument if you were to look at it.
We did.
Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu was one ahead of this man. He says, well, let's punish this man because it was predestined that we were going to punish him as well. Wow. So
unbelievable. A bunch of idiots. The idiot club. So the guy, he got him busted. How you are going to punish me for a theft if it's the destiny? The caliphate, he could not answer him because this is the truth. This is what Islam teach. And then he said, okay, you know what? It's a destiny for me to beat the hell of you. What a stupid idiot religion. You have to be a certified idiot to believe in such a cult. This is a cult for the bad person, because that will make you feel nowhere to be guilty. You see, the thief, he don't feel guilty. It's okay, why you want to punish me if it's a predestiny for me to be a thief? Did the caliphate, he says to him, Islam does not teach that, you idiot? Did he say to him, you got it wrong? No, he agreed with him. Even the sheikh, he says, he have a good argument if you think about it. But the caliphate, he was way ahead of him. He's more evil. This is what he is saying. He's more evil. He did not know how to answer him, why he will punish him. So he said, okay, well, it's, you know, destiny for you to steal. It's destiny for me to punish you. I want to make a movie about this one. Can we?
He needed to be punished. According to one of the narrations, he needed to be punished because he stole. So he comes to Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu and he uses the same line. He says, "Oh Umar, oh Amirul Mu'mineen, how can you punish me for having stolen when it was predestined? My deeds were already written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Now that's quite a good argument if you were to look at it. Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu was one ahead of this man. He says, well, let's punish this man because it was predestined that we were going to punish him as well.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Muhammad Ismail, he says, what do you think about God? You do not know your future. That is your God, my friend. As an example, when they ask Muhammad how he will die, he will be killed or he will die normally. What Muhammad says? Look at this prophecy. Muhammad, God, he knew how Muhammad will die. He said, if he die or get killed, there's a third option. Jesus, he told his disciple who will betray him, what even they will say, what even they will do, how many times they will repeat it. Is that correct, Christians? Is it true that Jesus told his disciple what they will say when the Roman soldier will come, what they will do, and what sentence will say, and how many times they will say it? He did. Allah do not know how Muhammad, he will die. If he killed or slain, is there a third option? Muhammad is like a prophet. Somebody asked him, is my wife going to give birth to a male or a female? The prophet, he said to him, I assure you she is going to be either male or female. And then the guy says, Subhanallah, how he knew that? If there's a third option, so your God, you do not know the future. I will give you a clear example. All the Quran is about knowing the future, supposedly. How the baby is made. Because supposedly people in the future, they will know how. In the time of Muhammad, nobody knows. This is a prophecy. It was a failure. The sun set in murky water. The moon is split and the judgment day is in the corner. And no moon is split. If the moon really split means to become two pieces. Like what happened? Allah, he glue it after he split it. And if it's a sign of a judgment day, well, that was 1400 years ago. Allah claiming that the judgment day is sight, not only near. اقتربت الساعة. And you know, this is my challenge to Muhammad Ishmael. Muhammad, why you don't, I will open just Skype just for you. And you give me one example of a prophecy of your prophet, proving that Allah, he knew the future. Is that fair, people? I mean, your prophet, he spent 20 years almost of his life supposedly claiming to be a prophet. He made thousands of claims. At least one of them should come right. Because even liars, they can prophesy and some of their prophecies come to be true. But doesn't make them true prophet. Because they say too many lies and one of them can be true, or maybe two, or maybe three. But is it possible that Muhammad, after all the prophecies he said, none of them come to be true? Any Abdul? We have Sheikh. Answer, Abu, answer. Let us put the speaker down so it doesn't annoy you guys. The Abdul is not answering. The Abdul is not answering. Any Muslim? Any Muhammadan? Anyone? I don't see any Muslim. Look like they are out of options. If you are a Muslim and you think you can give me something solid about your prophet to make us believe that Muhammad is a prophet, feel free. You choose anything you want. You will notice that those who knows Islam very well, they are the first one to run away from proving Islam to us. They will be jumping left and right around you if you are a person who know nothing about Islam, so they can lie to you and they can fool you. In front of me, they disappear. Any Muhammadan? And by the way, according to the Quran and according to the teaching of Islam, the woman who killed Muhammad, Allah, He made her kill him. I mean, can you believe how stupid this cult is? Because the Quran itself says that anyone who die, he die by the permission of Allah. No matter how he die, killed or slain, as you see. Nor can a soul die except by Allah leave. The term being fixed as by writing. So it is written by Allah who is going to kill you or how you will die from sickness, natural death, even natural death, by the way. You are getting, I mean, they call it natural death, but simply, you know, you have a body failure, you get killed, let us say. Your heart killed you, maybe. However, according to Islam, everything is a predestiny. So when we find that Aisha reporting that Muhammad saying that he died because of the poison he ate by the Jewish women, that's mean Allah, He sent a Jewish woman, He wrote a destiny for that Jewish woman to go and poison Muhammad. And then we need to ask ourselves, as long as the Muslim believe in a predestiny, that the woman who killed Muhammad, she killed Muhammad because Allah, He decided to kill him. Why Allah decided to kill him? Any Muslim can answer? Anyone? All right. Hello?
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Alright,
Okay.
so let's get directly into it.
Okay, go ahead. We are listening.
Okay, so first of all, I would be very glad about the victory. You hung up the other day when you quoted Surah Shura.
You had victory?
You hung up.
Okay,
You
so,
ran away.
okay, hold on. So why you don't download the video and post it in your channel?
You never let me finish.
No, hold on, stupid. Just you see, as long as it's a victory, I challenge you to download the whole video, put it in your channel. As long as it's a victory. So you see how stupid you are? If it's a victory...
And now you...
no, potato. I challenge you. I wanted to swear by Allah that you will take the video is still there. You go and you download it and you put it in your channel and you call it victory against Christian Prince. I challenge you. But you will never do that because you're ashamed of yourself. So you are a liar. You are laughing at yourself. You claim victory, but you don't want to publish the victory you just did. No, don't him me. I want you to promise me now in front of everybody that you are going to publish it in your channel. And not only that, you publish it on all Abdul channels. Because aren't you proud about it? Obviously you are not. You are a potato.
Don't you want an answer?
Abdul, I hang up on you because I watched the floor with you. You became like a ministry, the demonstration rag which Muhammad he used to clean himself with it when he take a shower. So you are used and abused, and I throw you away when I'm done. So if you go and watch it, you want me to play it for you again? We would die laughing. You admitted that you're a prophet is a bad person. You admitted,
I never said that.
No, okay. What do you mean you never said that?
I never, those words never came out my mouth.
What was the topic? Remind me.
Surah Ash-Shura, chapter 42, verse 52.
Okay, what we say?
You were speaking a bunch of nonsense because you don't understand. When I try to answer you, you hung up.
Okay, what we are saying, remind me. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you post the verse again?
No problem. Okay.
Thank you.
And?
Don't hang up this time because people will laugh at you now.
No problem. Go ahead. Again, if you are a person who claims to be having victory, be a man and publish the video. It's there.
Yeah, I don't need to publish it.
No, you need to publish it because it's a victory for Allah. Aren't you? Are you ashamed of a victory you made for Allah? Here we go.
Farid published a lot.
If you don't dare to call me too, you are the same. You are better than him actually. You dare to call me. That girl, she don't dare.
I do call you.
No, you dare. I'm saying you are better than him. You have, you are better than him. That's what I'm saying. But still, you are better than him. But still, you are more stupid than him.
Okay.
You are better than him
post
because
the
you
verse and we'll see who's stupid.
Okay, let's see. You said the chapter of Ash-Sharh?
42:52.
Oh, Ash-Shura. Sorry. Okay. All right. Read it for us.
You posted something else.
Oh, no problem. Just read it. Don't you know the Quran? I thought the Muslim they recite the Quran by heart.
Yeah, but I would obviously, but I would like the audience to see.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's a good thing. All right. Read it for us.
Hold on, it's loading. Okay.
We're waiting.
You're on verse 48. There you go. Okay. So, and thus have we, by our command, sent inspiration to thee, thou knewest not before what was revelation. Obviously, not before what was revelation, because the Quran wasn't revealed. So how would he know what it is when it wasn't revealed? That answers the first part. And what was faith? Meaning the Quran, because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wasn't a prophet. He wasn't a prophet until the Quran was revealed. You know that. He was a prophet at the age of 40.
That's deep. Okay. So before 40, what he was? Before 40, what he was a believer in what?
He was a Muslim. He believed in Allah, but he didn't have the faith as when the Quran came.
Okay, hold on, guys. He was a Muslim. Did you hear that? He was a Muslim until
because
the
he
age of
believed
40.
in one God.
Okay, but does it say that he did not know what was faith?
Meaning, like as when the Quran came.
What as in the
understanding?
Hold on. No, he did not have faith. Nor he have faith, nor he have revelation. He know nothing about revelation. So if he's a believer in Allah, it's mean he received some revelation from somebody else, from a prophet before him. Like for me, I did not receive revelation, but still I know what revelation is. because there's a prophet who taught me what is revelation. So you're a prophet in the Quran confirmed that he do not know nothing, zero, about any revelation. Not his revelation. It doesn't say Quran. It says he do not know what was revelation. Was. And nor he have any faith. So you're a prophet, he have two things together. Zero revelation, that's mean he never heard of Abraham revelation, he never heard of Moses revelation, he never heard of Jesus revelation, he have no idea. In the top of that, he is a pagan, he have no faith. Answer, go ahead.
Okay. In order to, since you don't believe in what I'm saying, because you clearly say I'm dishonest, and you always go to tafsir with other Muslims, let's go to the tafsir and you'll understand what Ibn Abbas says, and he will destroy your argument.
Okay, I want you to tell me, do you accept Ibn Abbas?
Obviously I do. I never said I don't.
So do you swear by Allah that whatever I show you from Ibn Abbas, you will not say no?
Go to tafsir.com, yes.
No, swear. I want you to swear. Whatever you show me from Ibn Abbas, I will accept.
You're not Muslim.
What? What does this have to do with
You're
this?
not Muslim.
What?
You are not a Muslim.
What does this have to do? I'm asking you to swear by Allah, not by my shoes.
Okay, well, you don't believe in Allah anyway, so go to the verse.
You believe in Allah, you donkey, don't you?
I do, yes.
Okay, so
go
swear
to
by
the
Allah.
tafsir.
Swear by Allah, because in a second you will change your mind. You will say, I don't accept.
I read it before I told you.
But I know, because you read it before you told me. This is why you're asking me to show it to you, but I'm asking you. Can you swear by Allah that whatever Ibn Abbas he say, you accept?
Are you going to go there or make things
We
long?
will go there. Why you don't want to swear by that Ibn Abbas is the one who guided you to Islam?
Go to the tafsir
Potato,
and stop
why you
wasting
don't want to
time.
swear that whatever Ibn Abbas he says, you accept?
I told you I accept it, so go.
Okay, so whatever he say, not only about this verse, correct?
About this verse, we're talking about this specific topic.
Ibn Abbas is a donkey when he speak about different verse. He is smart only about this verse. You see how stupid
Because
you are?
no,
You see the hypocrisy?
Listen,
listen,
I'm not saying that.
Abdul Potato. You are a hypocrite like you're a prophet, because either Ibn Abbas is a qualified person to explain the Quran or he is not. So when you say to me only this verse, that means Ibn Abbas he was doing poo-poo all over the Quran.
I didn't say it that way.
Okay,
you're not getting the dots.
So no, you said it that you said only this verse.
Can you listen for 1 second?
I'm listening. Do you accept Ibn Abbas explaining all the Quran or only this verse?
No, everything.
You accept everything he say.
I do accept everything he says, but before you continue,
hold on. Hold on. Because you accept whatever Ibn Abbas he says, we need to examine what Ibn Abbas he says. Can we do that?
Can I say something before you go?
Can say no. Why you don't want Ibn Abbas? Why you don't want Ibn Abbas? What the problem? Do you want Ibn Abbas or not?
I want to put the dots together before you go, so that way afterwards you don't say that I'm making up stories.
No, listen. So you accept Ibn Abbas, and whatever Ibn Abbas he says, Ibn Abbas is saying, and we accept. Yes or no?
I'm telling you, but before you go, I want to say something very important, so that way afterwards you don't say I'm making up stories.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay.
This is Ibn Abbas. This is Ibn Abbas who understands the Quran very well. Everybody will laugh at you in a second, and you will say, I don't believe in that. Here we go.
Go ahead.
For the narration of Ibn Abbas, he said, the interpretation of Allah saying Qaf, he says Qaf is an azure mountain overlooking the world, and the color of the sky takes from it. Allah swear by it. Do you agree with Ibn Abbas?
What? I can't even hear you.
Oh, you don't hear me now. Ibn Abbas saying that Allah he swear by a mountain. It's called the mountain of Qaf, and that Qaf mountain is surrounding the earth, and the sky is a blue because this mountain is azure blue mountain. Do you
what is that? What does that have to do with verse 52?
Because you said Ibn Abbas can explain the Quran, so he is the guidance to explain, so he cannot be wrong. So
why are you jumping from topic to topic? Finish one topic and then
I'm just showing you the hypocrisy. Do you accept what Ibn Abbas says or you don't? You said you accept Ibn Abbas.
Finish one topic and then we'll go here.
We are finishing one topic first. Is Ibn
go
Abbas,
there first and we'll go here
Abbas
after.
Accepted by you?
We'll go here after. Finish that first.
You
Stop
said
jumping.
we are finishing. You said you accept Ibn Abbas.
Go there first, finish it, and we will go here.
This is Ibn Abbas. Do you accept
This is not verse 52.
Do you accept Ibn Abbas or not?
This is not verse 52.
Listen, guys, this is not verse 52. What are you talking about? Even you do not know how to quote the verses. I'm asking you, aren't you the one who chose Ibn Abbas to explain the Quran? Yes or no?
You brought up the topic.
Exactly.
You brought
no,
up
you
the
are
topic.
the one who called me. You are the one who called me. You chose the topic for now. We were talking about something else, about how your prophet died. And you chose the topic. I ask you, do you accept Ibn Abbas? Because we want to be sure that you are not a hypocrite. And Ibn Abbas is the person who can explain the Quran. So then you first said in the beginning, you said only this verse, and then you took it back because everybody started laughing at you. And then it says, no, everything Ibn Abbas says, the whole Quran. This is the Quran. So if Ibn Abbas is telling the truth about the Quran, and this is what the Prophet of Allah he said, that means Muhammad is a fraud and Allah is a joke. Do you accept what Ibn Abbas said?
You brought up 42 verse 52 the other day, and when can I finish talking? You don't let me talk.
No, I'm letting you talk. You are the one who accept Ibn Abbas. Did you accept Ibn Abbas or not?
Can I explain to you?
No, there's no need for explanation. Do you accept Ibn Abbas or not?
I accept him, but you're not letting me finish to put
guys,
the dots together.
There's no need to dots. Here we go. Read. And we will go to the verse after the verse you mentioned about Ibn Abbas explained. Go ahead. Tell me how Ibn Abbas explained the Quran. Go ahead. Because he's the one who knows the Quran meaning. Go ahead.
You put the tafsir of verse 52,
and
we will finish that.
The tafsir of Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is a book. The whole book is not only a page you choose. So
we were talking about that topic.
You accepted Ibn Abbas, and now you don't want Ibn Abbas no more. Why?
No, you.
Why you don't?
You are the one. Abdul, you are the one that put that topic.
You are the one who chose Ibn Abbas. Why you don't want
exactly?
Okay,
why I said so go to the tafsir, and I will explain to you
why you don't want Ibn Abbas no more. Be honest with me.
You're not letting me talk.
Here we go. I'm not letting him talk. I'm asking you why you don't want to accept Ibn Abbas.
You put Surah Shura verse 52 up there, right or wrong?
There. Is that Ibn Abbas or not?
Not for that verse.
Not that for that verse. So Ibn Abbas is wrong in this verse.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, so you are not saying that. Is he right about this verse?
You're jumping topic to topic.
Okay, why it's hard for you to say he is right about this verse or he's wrong?
Because you're jumping topic to topic like a monkey.
For the sake of argument, I jumped. Why you don't say yes or no, and we will go there right away.
So go there, and we will come back.
No, you will not be back. We will finish it, and we will not be back. We were done with this. So tell me, do you agree with this or not?
You are a very funny individual.
For sure I'm very funny. Here we go. I got you busted. The one who explained the Quran is an idiot. So how you accept an idiot to be the one who explained the Quran for you? So either you
because
say,
when I told you the answer.
So you agree that he's an idiot now. You said because.
When I told you,
you just said
I
because.
never said that.
So no, is he an idiot then or not? Do you accept what he just said?
I never said he's an idiot.
So tell me what he is. Is he telling the truth about the meaning of the Quran, or he's lying, or he is an idiot?
He is the cousin of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is one of the best people to give tafsir.
He is the best people to give tafsir. Okay, so the tafsir proving that Islam to be false.
No.
Well, no, he says there's a mountain overlooking the earth.
you always
Abdul,
get one small thing.
Abdul, no, I'm not taking a small thing. This is a big thing.
You do,
because he is the best one to explain the Quran. Even your prophet, he named him as the ink of the scholars. He is the ink of the scholars. So if this one is the most qualified, according to Muhammad, to explain the Quran, and this is explanation for what Allah says by Qaf, that means the Quran is a joke.
You are so afraid to talk to me.
Let us see who is afraid.
You are afraid. You're not letting me talk.
Do you accept this verse interpretation? Yes or no?
You are afraid to talk to me.
Do you accept this interpretation? No or yes or no?
You don't do this with the other people you debate. When it comes to me, you do this stuff.
We have a chain of videos about you, people laughing at you, and this is one of them.
No, they're your supporters. Of course they're gonna.
Okay,
do you think Fareed would laugh at
I have a challenge
Do you think Fareed would laugh at me?
Don't mention Fifi for me. You are like you must be a homo. Keep talking about your girlfriend. Talk to me as a man and be a man. When that girl,
Yeah, don't jump.
When that girl, she dared to talk to me, then mention her name until she called me that she does not exist. So I'm asking you now, do you accept what Ibn Abbas saying? Yes or no?
I accept what Ibn Abbas says, but don't jump topic to topic.
Okay, so you promise me now we go back to this topic after we go to the topic you mentioned. Do you promise?
Correct.
All right.
I do.
He accept what Ibn Abbas he said, so he will not say no ever. Let us go. And this is Ibn Abbas. And you are the one who choose it, remember.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is Ibn Abbas. Read it for us.
I studied this stuff.
Okay, you studied this stuff. This is why you choose it, right? Okay, read it.
It's loading.
Why you read it? Open it in your side.
You transfer to verse 52?
Read it, yes. People will laugh at you for choosing this interpretation, you idiot. You are a certified donkey.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
read,
yeah.
read,
Okay, whatever.
read.
They laugh at you, not
Okay,
me.
read.
Okay. Glad. There you go. Now you just embarrassed yourself.
Let us see.
And thus have we inspired in thee, Muhammad, a spirit of our command. We sent you Jibril with the Quran, thou knewest not what the scripture was. Again. You did not know what the Quran was before the coming of Jibril to you, nor did you know how to recite the Quran before it came to you, nor what the faith, nor did you know the call to Allah's divine oneness. But we have made it the Quran a light and exposition of commands and prohibitions, the lawful and unlawful, the truth and falsehood. By means of the Quran we guide whom we will and whoever deserves it of our bondmen. And lo, thou verily guide to call onto a right path, a straight and true religion. If you don't understand that, then you're an idiot.
Okay, let's see how stupid you are. You are the one who chose it, right?
Right?
Guys,
I understand it.
You do not know how to recite the Quran before the Quran come to you. Look at this stupidity.
Because he didn't.
Hold on. You do not know how to recite the Quran until the Quran come to you. But he have no Quran to learn how to recite it. There was a Quran before he came. I mean, you don't know how to eat the pizza until we sent you pizza. But how you can say he do not know how to recite the Quran if there was no Quran yet? And reciting the Quran is just repeat after me. I mean, what do you mean? Do you know? Reciting the Quran is just repeat after me. The angel, he said, say this. He said that after. So you do not know how to recite the Quran. Who is the stupid fool? He can believe in such a garbage. How he will know? Hold on.
Can I answer?
Is that a knowledge how to recite the Quran or repeating?
Can I answer?
Answer. Is it a knowledge to recite the Quran or it's a process of repeating?
Let me explain it to you. I'll answer.
No, I want the answer. Is it a knowledge? Is it a knowledge of reciting the Quran or repeating process?
When the Quran wasn't preserved to him, how would he know how to read it if he didn't see it? You sound so stupid.
Go one by one, people laughing. Is reciting the Quran, is it a knowledge or a process of repeating?
No, it's a knowledge if people can read it with understanding. I mean, you can read it too, but you don't understand it because you're an idiot.
Hold on, you stupid. Recite has nothing to do with understanding. You're a donkey. Recite is to say something from your memory. Do you agree?
Wait, say something from your memory or look at the text?
Recite,
what does that have to do with memory?
Okay, because you are the one who chose the word recite, not me.
Okay.
And recite is saying something in your memory.
You are jumping all over the place. I'm trying to answer you.
What the word recite mean?
Yeah, recite when you read something.
No, reciting is saying something from your memory, reading something else. So either he was reading or he was reciting. Which one?
That's what it says over here in the tafsir.
I'm asking you, is the word recite reading or it was repeating?
No, well, you don't know how to speak proper English because reciting is considered reading.
You are right, I don't speak proper English, but we can go to dictionary. Recitation is saying something from your memory. Yes or no?
He memorized it from his memory when he heard it.
He did not receive Quran yet.
Can you read properly? You did not know what the Quran was before the coming of Jibreel.
When the angel came to Muhammad, what is the word he said to him?
The angel told him that you did not know how to recite the Quran before it came to you.
Where it says that to him?
Right there. Did you? Nor did you
This
know
is
how to recite the
This is the
Quran
word of the
before it came
angel.
to you.
This is the angel talking, or Allah? This is the angel talking.
When angel Gabriel came to him, okay, it told him to you, nor did you know how to recite the Quran before it came to you, nor the faith.
This is not what happened. What is the first word the angel he said to Muhammad?
This guy, I don't know. I'm explaining to him. He's asking
I'm
me
asking
again.
you. You are a coward. You are a coward like your father, Muhammad. I'm asking you. What is the first word the angel Jibreel said to Muhammad?
When the angel Jibreel came to Muhammad, the coming of the angel Jibreel, okay?
What he said to him?
It's explaining to you in the tafsir. I don't need to tell you.
No, you need to tell me. Tell me what is the first word he said to him.
What is that? What does that prove anyway?
You stupid. Why you don't want to answer? Because that will prove what is the first word he said to him. Give me the answer. What is the first word he said to him?
But what does that prove?
I am proving that you are a donkey. Answer me, please. What is the first word he said to him?
You know the answer because you read it.
No, you are the one who is going to answer it. And you are scared to say it.
I'm not scared to say it.
Okay, so what it is? What he said to him? What he said to him?
I gave you the tafsir. Read the tafsir.
No. I want you to tell me what is the first word the angel said to Muhammad when he came to him. First time
and
ever.
I told you.
What?
The angel Jibreel told him that you did not know the book nor faith.
So are you saying that the first chapter Muhammad he received was that chapter? What was the verse?
What?
I said to you, you idiot. You see, you are in the corner, you do not know how to get out like a rat. What is the first word the angel said to Muhammad? You keep saying to me, he said to him, you do not know what revelation, and you do not know what faith. This is what is the first thing angel he said to Muhammad? You keep repeating that.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Why are you jumping to a
what is
different
the
topic?
first? You see how stupid you are. I challenge you to download this video, put it in your channel. People will die laughing at you. What is the first thing the angel Jibreel said to Muhammad? You said this. You do not know what faith. You do not know what is revelation. You are the one who said that, and you repeat it many times. Are you saying clearly, I am very sure that this is the first thing he said to him?
Yes.
So the story about the first revelation he received in the cave of Hira is a lie.
What?
What? Mr. Duck, the story of the revelation of Hira, the cave of Hira, is a lie. Because supposedly that is the first revelation Muhammad received, not this one.
The Quran is the final revelation. What do you not understand?
This is not the question. We asked you, what is the first revelation Muhammad he said you received? You said this, verse number 52. Now the question is, so the story of Muhammad receiving revelation, where Allah he said to him, Iqra, and this is a chapter in the Quran, you idiot. That is not the first revelation according to you.
The Quran is the final revelation.
This is not a question. Now you switch from duck to a frog. This is not, you see, you are in the corner. The first revelation you said is verse number 52, and you repeat it 100 times. Now I'm asking you, so the revelation of read, it is not the first one. Do you agree? Because this is the first one.
You can't stay on one topic. You jump all over the place.
You put yourself in the corner. This is the topic, because you are the one who said this is the first revelation brought to him. We are not changing the topic.
You're twisting my words.
Look, guys, look, this guy, he said that his prophet is a big fraud and he is a liar. The first revelation is nothing as Muhammad he said in the hadith, where he said that the angel come to me and he squeezed me 3 times, and each time he said to me, read. He did not say to him this verse.
What does that have to do with this?
Because you said the first revelation Muhammad you received is a chapter 42, verse number 52.
I said that?
Yes.
I said that.
Get lost. You see why I hang up on you? After I wash the floor with you, after I clean my shoes with you, and then you deny what you repeated for the last 100 times in the last 2 minutes. You donkey.
You said that.
You donkey, you son of muta. You are a joke. I challenge you to download the video, to put it in your channel, and tell people I did not say that to CP. He is lying. I asked you
trying
to say,
to explain to
stupid,
you. You don't let me talk.
Get lost. For 100 times I asked you, and you said, yes, this is the first revelation he received. Yes, this is what the angel said to him. Yes. I made victory over Christian Prince. I made him hang up on me. And I want Ibn Abbas. Show me Ibn Abbas. And I accept Ibn Abbas. And when we show him Ibn Abbas, he don't want Ibn Abbas no more. And look what Ibn Abbas, he said. Ibn Abbas, he made a big poo-poo. Muhammad, you do not know recitation of the Quran until the Quran come. This is what the verse is saying. I mean, what? Brother and sister, before Jibreel come to Muhammad, the Prophet did not know how to recite the Quran, as if he had a Quran to recite it. This can be said if Muhammad received Quran, and he have it in the shelf, and he do not know what to do with it. Then Jibreel came and he says, okay, Muhammad, let us open this book and we'll teach you how to recite it. But this is not what happened. A recitation of the Quran, you do not need to teach it because it's a process of repeating. And the first time you repeat it is not a recitation, by the way, because recite is saying something from the memory. Here we go. You go to the English dictionary. Recite. Recite is repeat aloud of declaim a poem or a passage from the memory. So if Muhammad, he do not know how to recite the Quran until the Quran come, that is the most stupid statement ever to say, because the Quran confirmed two things. You do not know what book, not the Quran, any book. And you do not know what faith, any faith. He has zero faith. And when this idiot tried to save Muhammad, saying, oh, because this is the first revelation Muhammad received, and then when we got him busted, he says, did I say that? Go just 3 minutes before and you will see you said that. People, they can go right now forward, so backward in the video, and you hear me how many times saying to you, are you saying this is the first revelation Muhammad you receive? And you said yes, over and over and over. And Ibn Abbas, brother, is the best to explain the Quran. So we showed him the chapter of the mountains chapter, the mockery chapter. This is the God of Islam making mockery of the brain of a human being. We will go back there later. There's a mountain surrounding the earth. And this is where the sky is taking its color from. I remember this guy, he said that the best to explain the Quran is Ibn Abbas. I agree. He is the best to explain the Quran. And let us show you more of Ibn Abbas, the one who he claimed that he is the best to explain the Quran. And now after he said he accept Ibn Abbas explain the Quran, they cannot ever say, we don't accept Ibn Abbas explanation. What a disaster. Do you see why I hang up on you? No use, no more. Thank you for exposing Muhammad. Islam is leaking. If we go to Ibn Abbas, let us see this verse, just to make you die laughing at the scholar he accept to explain Islam and the Quran, brother. Don't blame us for laughing at you. And the one who made victory, I want you each time I hang up on you to pause the video on your channel, you coward. The first revelation Muhammad received is a chapter 48, verse number 52. What a potato you are. Read carefully Ibn Abbas explaining the Quran. And from the narration, his narration and the authority of Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, the one who Muhammad named him, specialized him. He even prayed to Allah to explain the Quran by Ibn Abbas. He said, in his interpretation, saying Allah said Noon. What is Noon? Let us see. He says Noon. Allah swear by Noon, which is the whale that carried the earth on its back, while in water, and beneath which is a bowl, and under the bowl there's a rock, and under the rock there's a dust, and none knows what is under the dust save Allah. That's deep. This is his choice to explain the Quran. And actually this is my favorite. This is Allah teaching Muhammad. And Muhammad, he taught Ibn Abbas. And Ibn Abbas is teaching us what Allah he mean by saying Noon. So Noon is a whale. Allah swear by it. I know some gods, they swear by dolphin. And some gods, they swear by shark. But some God, they swear by zucchini. Some God, they swear by fig, like Allah, or olive. But Allah don't make his swear limitation to fruits and vegetables like fig and olive. He swear even by whale. Come on, the whale is big. So this whale Noon, Mr. Noon, he is in the water. I'm so glad he's in the water. It will be very embarrassment if he says he was a fly. At least he put him in the water. So he is the one who carried the earth. He's what? He is the one who carried the earth. Download the video, Abdul. Put it there in your channel. You said to every Muslim, we accept Ibn Abbas. He is the best. Everybody heard you. So the whale who carried the earth on its back. You see, he carried it in his back, not in his shoulder. See how the Prophet knew this? Unbelievable. Scientifically proven, brother. That whale, he swim in his belly and his back is up to the top. How the Prophet knew this? And beneath, which is the bowl, there's a bowl. And now beneath and underneath the bowl, there's oh boy. Yeah, coward, using the name of David to call me. Potato. What, he married your mom and you're using his Skype now? Look at this. This is the one who he chose for us to explain Islam, brother. And not only that, he did not stop there. And under the bowl, there's a rock. And under the rock, there's a dust. And none knows what is under the dust save Allah. So the guy, he said, stop. To be honest with you, the Prophet, he did not tell me more than this. He said, only Allah knows what is beyond that. That's it. We know that there is a water, ocean, We know that the whale is carrying the earth in the top of it. And there is a bowl carrying the whale. And there's under the bowl, there's a dust. After that, sorry, I cannot tell you no more. My knowledge is limited now. And then he continued. The name of the whale is Lowish Farrakhan. And he said its name is Lotaya. And the name of the bowl is Bahamut. And some they say the name of it is Telahut or Liyuana. The whale is in the sea called Adwad. And it is like a small ball in a huge sea. The sea is in a Hollywood rock, whereby there's 4,000 cracks in the head of every Abdul. 4,000 cracks. So we have a whale carried by a ball, and the whale is carrying the earth, and under the ball there's a rock, and under the rock there's 4,000 cracks, and from every crack there's water spring coming out from the earth. That's deep. Now, Ibn Abbas will not stop there. Ibn Abbas, he will continue his madness. He says, and it's also said that Noon is one of the name of Allah. Look, he started Noon is a whale. After less than 2 minutes, Noon became Allah. One of the name of the God of Islam is Noon. So from now on, we say to Muslims, how's your God Noon? People, is that fair? Are we insulting? If the Muslims, they think that one of the names of Allah is Noon, why we cannot call him Noon? Followers of God Noon, I encourage you to call me. You are a joke? Hey. He will not answer no more. I hang up on you, you coward. You heard yourself now saying 1,000 times that the first revelation Allah Prophet you receive is in chapter 42. You idiot, you said that 100 times. Look like your God Noon is not helping you, Sheikh Fatima. The God Noon. Allah swear by the pen. And some they say, look at this guy, he keep jumping from, and it's also said that Noon is an inkwell. Like what? And Allah swear by the pen, Allah. This pen is made of light, and its height is equal to the distance between the earth and the for sure Allah cannot write with short pen. Hello. And it is with this pen, wise remembrance, i.e. guarded the tablet, was written, brother. It's also said that the pen is one of the angels. Look at this. The pen became an angel, whom Allah sworn, and which he write with. So Allah here hold an angel in his hand and he write with. What a cartoon. And this is the brother Ibn Abbas, the one who can explain the Quran, brother. Brother, take it or leave it. Hey, Abdul, do you accept Ibn Abbas? Yeah, Ibn Abbas, yeah, you know, I accept him. First, he was smart. He wanted to say only that verse, and he said that actually. But then when I insisted, he looked, you know, he felt like he looked so stupid because he accept only that verse. Come on, so the rest of Ibn Abbas is a donkey. So he said, all Ibn Abbas, accept all Ibn Abbas. And now, as long he accept all Ibn Abbas, he's just stuck with it. This is Ibn Abbas. Let us see what Ibn Abbas says about the chapter 86. Brother, Ibn Abbas knows best, brother. issued from between the loin of the man and the ribs of the women. There's a sperm, brother, coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. Here the translation says loin. The fact it says bones, a sulb. So according to Ibn Abbas, he agreed with Ibn Kathir that the man have a sperm coming from his backbone, and women, they have a sperm coming from their ribs. As you see, Ibn Abbas is ripping Allah apart. All Muslims, by the way, they make victory when they speak to me. So why you don't download the video and post it in your channel? As it is, without editing. Challenge. Any Abdul? Anyone? Who's Abdul? He think he can do better. I think this is ultimate fault. Shall we take him? Hello? Hey, ultimate. We need a comedy. Ultimate, are you there? Stolen internet. Stop using the internet of the neighbors. We have here a Muslim, he called himself Palestine. Hey Palestine, I have a question for you, my friend. Why Allah never said the word Palestine? Do you have any idea? I mean, you have a big book. Actually, it's very small. By the way, do you know that all the Quran is not even in the size of the index of the Bible? The Muslim, they say to you, why don't recite, remember the Bible? First, we do not need to recite it, because what is important is to understand, not to recite. Secondly, all your Quran is not even in the size of the index of our book. But the question here, and this is what it's called book, the Quran. How come Allah never said the word Palestine? As long as there's a person there, he's a Muslim, he called himself Palestine. Actually, the God of Islam is a person who he insists that this land, the Holy Land, is the land of the Jews. And actually, he is the one supposedly he gave it to them. Allah is a Zionist. Hello?
Hello, Christian Prince.
Yes, my friend, how are you?
Hello. Yes, I'm fine, and you?
I'm good.
Oh, cool. Thank you, CP, for answering my call.
No problem.
I just have a one simple question.
Sure.
Could you explain me where can I find information about Allah promising big boobs to believers? So, in order to show this information to my fellow Muslim friends and relatives.
Yeah, our friend here is an ex-Muslim, so those who do not know, who left Islam here. Right?
Yes.
Right? He left Islam, he called me, and he left Islam here. Yeah. Here we go, chapter.
I left Islam. I left Islam 1 year ago,
Yeah.
last summer, when I called you twice.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's wonderful. Chapter 78, verse number 33.
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No, thank you very much. I will use this information.
Why
Thank
don't
you,
let your friends call
again,
you? Why don't ask them to call me?
I will. Because they don't speak English. They are Russians, you know.
Oh, okay, okay, I see. All right.
Okay, thank you, CP.
All
Bye.
right, no problem. Take care. You know, actually, for me, if there is a reason to convert to Islam, it's going to be the last reason to have to convert to Islam. Women with big boobs, you know, I get scared of them. I mean, come on. What if she hit you with one of them? She can cause a brain damage. Those can be dangerous tool for fighting. Like, boof, 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 you know? She can slam you with it. This is not a reward. This is something scary. Or she can suffocate you with it. Like she put them in the top of your nose and you can't breathe no more. You know, big, you know, and that's it, you're dead. What kind of God he tried to convince me that if I believe in him, I will get big boobs? Size matter. Am I seeking a cow? Her big boob will give me more milk. I mean, what is that? This is a woman. What about telling me about this woman who, it's actually not, you know, one woman, there's too many women. The heaven have 100 floor. Each one of them have different reward and different number of women with big boobs. But you know, I thought about it. Once I was in a high building and I said, if somebody pushed me from the balcony, and if I have a woman like those with me, I will be surviving. Why? Because simply, I will hold her, like I will make her fall down first. You know, I will hold her from her shoulder. I will be behind her. So she fell down, and then her boobs, the big boobs, like they will do boing, 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 boing. It's perfect. Or imagine now we see a lot of a flooding. With such a big, huge boobs, you can flood over the flood. So I think Allah is thinking about how to save us from the nature. Or if you have a fire, you can squeeze one of those boobs, and all the milk come out, and you catch the fire dead. Do you see how Allah, he thinks so far? Look, he saved you from falling from the 30th floor. He saved you from fire by squeezing the boobs. And then he, you know, he saved you, even you can even beat your friend with it. Let us say your friend come to visit you, huh? And he's rude, and he's bigger than you. You cannot fight him. All what you need to do, order your wife to open her bra, and they will run in his face. They will demolish him. He will be suffocated. Not to forget that Allah, Prophet, he promised a man that his wife will be لَنْ يَسَعُ مَقْعَدُهَا مِيلٌ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ. Her butt will not even fit in 1 mile in the land. And always, you know, I ask myself, why it is so small? Don't call yourself a Christian names and call me. Coward Abdul. Let's see. Maybe we cannot find this hadith in English. I'm trying to find the hadith in English about the size of the butt of the women. Well, you know, I mean, the size of the butt is very important. We have to be honest here. Let us see. Let's try this one. Cannot be found in English, sadly. But we can find it in Arabic and we can translate Here we go. This is Musnad al-Imam Ahmad, volume number 2, page number 537. And this is islamweb.net. As you see, very Islamic website. And the hadith number is 10549. And now what we will do, we will use Google Translation. For some reason, my mouse is not working. Hold on. I think by mistake I disabled the right side of my mouse, so it's not functioning right. Let us see. Smart click. Okay, here we go. I think now it's fixed. So translate to English. Hassan told us from blah 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 from the Messenger of Allah. He says the minimum in paradise status, the one who is the lowest in heaven, the bad Muslim. This is the lowest reward for the bad Muslim. This is the bad Muslim. He will have 300 servants. And look at the translation here, it's really messed up. What happened to the butt? Look, it's each blade color, the beginning as well. You know. I mean, the translation is really messed up. Maybe it's better to use, like, to copy a part of it, because nothing makes sense anymore here. Yeah, nothing makes sense. Let us see in different website if we can use Google Translation again. Let me post for you the link. You can try to copy yourself and paste like little by little in Google, because look like when I click at download, translate the whole page is messed up as a translation. Here you see the last part of the hadith. It says that Allah will give him from the hur 72 wives, additional to his wives in earth, and each one of them is going to have, her ass will take 1 mile size of the earth. This is how big her ass is. So if we copy this part, let's open Google Translation. Google Translate. And I will take that line alone. And let us see if the translation will be better. So we take it here to Google Translate. 72 wives among the hur, al-ain, and wives, okay, and take her seat as much as 1 mile from the earth. Do you see it? You see, when I copy just part of it, the translation came way more accurate. So her butt need a seat to sit on it. 1 mile. So my friend, if you convert to Islam and you are a person who will love big butt, may Allah bless your butt wife. This is the religion you should choose, because no religion will give you big butt to your wife except Allah religion. Are you a person who like big butt for women? If yes, don't hesitate. What are you waiting for? 1 mile butt will sit in the top of your nose. She wanna play with you. She decide to jump in your face. What you can do about it? And then we will call you, say, hey Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed, brother Ahmed, where are you? Zakir Naik, where are you? Got the breath. I got the volume. Zakir Naik now entered the butt of 1 mile butt women. 1 mile. I mean, don't you think it's small? Why 1 mile? What you will lose if you make it 2 miles? For innocent people in chat, just know that a Christian prince is a Jew prince, and he got paid to mislead you. Let us blame the Jews. This Palestinian boy, his wife, she could not make baby for a century, and then she went to Tel Aviv. She came back and she have a baby in her womb. The husband, he says, where you get the baby from? Where you get the baby from? She said to him, well, this is the time to blame the Jews. For real. Hey, Palestinian boy. Christian prince is a Jewish prince? Okay, let us say for the sake of argument, okay. And he is paid by the Jews, and still you cannot answer him. He's paid by the Jews, he's paid by the Hindus, he's paid by the cow, who care? Still we are laughing, and you have no answer. It is time to blame the Jews, my friend. So if your wife, she went to Tel Aviv and she came back with a baby, I advise you immediately to blame the Jews for that baby. However, let us blame the Jews or blame Allah. Here we go. This is the stupid Quran saying that Allah, He gave the land to the Jews. Allah is a Zionist. He assigned the Holy Land for the Jews, and He never mentioned the word Palestine. Not even once. Read. Allah told Moses to tell the Jews, go and kill every single Palestinian. Allah, He assigned this land for you. Do you see it? Allah Himself is a Zionist. In this stage, Muhammad the coward was trying to be hypocrite to the Jews. So he was saying to them, whatever, make them happy. And what he said? That this is a land assigned to the Jews. In the Quran, you will not find one place in the Quran it says that Israel is assigned to the Muslims or to the Palestinians, as they call them today. But in the Quran it assures that those are the Jews, the people of Moses, which Allah has assigned the Holy Land into you. Do you see it? O my people, enter the Holy Land which Allah has assigned into you. Who's talking? Moshe, the Jew. And He gave them back where? Where He gave it to them back? Allah, He assigned it for them. That's it. Allah nowhere assigned it to the Muslims or to the Arab. And Muhammad Ishmael, you are the one who said that your God Allah, He knew the future. This is additional proof that Allah do not know the future, because after 2 weeks, according to you, Allah changed His mind. So, do Allah knew that this land should be not assigned to the Jews? Or He do not know? Do He knew the future? Do He knew that this land will be for the Muslims later? So how He assigned it to the Jews? Do He knew that Palestinians, they will convert to Islam if they convert? Moshe was not a Jew. He was from Levi. Oh, that's a good thing, Ishmael. And now you know about the tribes of the Jews. That's a good thing. So tell your stupid prophet then why he called him a Jew. Are you correcting me, or you are correcting your prophet? Because your prophet, he considered Moses and his people Jews. Idiot. Isn't it your God He called the people of Moses Jews. So if Moses is not a Jew, and you said he is from the tribe of Levi, now he's expert with the tribes. Excuse me. You remind me of Mimi Hijab when he said Elijah. I mean Allah. God. So God is with us. Expert. Oh boy. The best comedy. You know, Muhammad Ismail, why you don't call me? Honestly, I want you to tell me about the tribe of Moses. Can you do that? I need your help. What do you think, guys? Who can help us better than brother Muhammad Ismail? You like to call me? We want to talk about the tribes. You said that Moses, he is from the tribe of Levi. How do you know that? Is that from the Quran or from Google or from the Bible? Where do you get this, Muhammad Ismail? You do not know even anything of history? Who called you a scholar? Well, tell your prophet. You're a prophet. He think that Mary, she is the sister of Aaron, the brother of Moses. And your prophet, he think that Mary's father, his name is Umran, the father of Moses. Is that true? Mr. History? This is, it's even the chapter, it's called the chapter of Al Imran. Who is Imran? According to your prophet, he is the father of Mary. But Imran is not the father of Mary. He is the father of Moses. That make it clear more when Muhammad, he says, "Oh Maryam, sister of Aaron," he thought that Maryam, the one in the Old Testament, the sister of Aaron, is the same Maryam, the mother of Jesus. So you're a prophet, the History Channel specialist, he jumped hundreds of years from Moses to Jesus, and he made Mary, or Maryam, the sister of Aaron, she is the mother of Jesus. Based on Muhammad's understanding, Jesus is the nephew of Moses. Okay, Muhammad Ishmael, I am asking you, as long you are a person who knows history, how Imran, the father of Moses, become the father of Mary? I'm waiting for the answer. Any Abdul? In front of you, this is the story where the mother of Mary and the father of Mary story about how they begot or begotten Mary. All right? And even the chapter, the Muslim, they call it the chapter of Al Imran. Okay, who is Imran? Read carefully. Behold, the women of Imran said, "Oh my Allah, do dictate into thee what is in my womb for their special service. So accept this for me, of me." Thus, he knows of all things. Allah, he knows all things. So Allah, he knows all things. He knows that Maryam, she is the daughter of Imran, the father of Moses. And then when she delivered, she said, "Oh my Allah, I delivered a female child. And Allah knows best what I will do with the female child." You know, so the story here, about Maryam, the wife of Imran, sorry, the daughter of Imran and her mother, and this is history? Is that a correct history, or this is stupidity? I'm making things honestly. Good. Okay, I'm making things honestly, no problem. I'm making things up. Okay, let us go to making things up then. Let us go back to Ibn Abbas. I don't like to make things up. I like to share the truth. Okay, I will go back to the truth. Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet, said, in his interpretation for Noon, he says, Allah swear by Noon, and he says that the Noon is a whale which carry the earth in its back, while in the water, and beneath which is the bowl, and under the bowl there's a rock, and under the rock there's a dust, and none knows what is under the dust save Allah. The name of the whale is Dawish Farakan, and it says Lotaya, and the name of the bowl is Bahamut, and some they say his name is Talahud, and Leona. And the whale is called in the sea called Adwad, and it's like a small bowl in a huge sea. The sea is in a Hollywood rock. Nearby there's 4,000 cracks. Hey Palestine, am I making things up? Or this is your God teaching? Who is going to say we are making things up? This is the king of Jordan website, by the way. The most corrupt man in the Middle East. And actually, I never saw someone, he claimed to be descendant from Muhammad. He is not extremely corrupt. Prove me wrong. The king of Jordan, the king of Morocco. The king of Morocco, just yesterday, he went with the foreign minister of Israel to visit the grave of his father. They are in love with the Jews. The king of Morocco. Corrupt. I convince you that Islam is wrong, brother? No, my friend, I don't want to convince you. I want you to stay as a Muslim and get the big boobs. Get lost. You become silly now. Who cares if you are convinced you or not? It is your salvation. This is stupid religion. Sunset in murky water, the man will have endless penis, the orgasm will be 70 years, the wife will be, her ass will be 1 mile. No, I do not need to convince you. This is true stories. I don't want you to be stripped from such a butt. I want to see Muhammad Ishmael go into heaven and his penis is endless. Don't forget to take a selfie and post it in Facebook of Allah. I don't know how your phone can capture such an image of an endless penis. I don't think even you can talk to your penis because it's endless. Like, think about it. You all, let us say you are in the Jannah of Allah, and now your penis, because it's so endless, I don't know, like, is the heaven of Allah is endless too? Based on endless thing, if the heaven of Allah is endless, that means that your penis will be all over the heaven. Go into the house of Dudu and Susu and Fifi and Mimi and Tutu. Endless penis? Okay. As long your penis will be endless, where your wife will be located so you can have sex with her, and where she can stop. What is the point of meeting? Do you understand me, Muhammad Ishmael? Now your penis is endless, and now you are going to have sex with your wife. Where your wife she will be located? Because remember, it's endless. That means your wife, she cannot be close to you. Your wife, she have to go like 1 billion miles away. Otherwise, you will not be able to have sexual intercourse. And I have a good news for you, Ishmael. Do you know that even if you do join jihad and get to be a martyr for the sake of Allah, Allah will make you a green bird. Isn't it? This is the most lovely dream to be. You join ISIS, You die for the sake of Allah, and now Allah will put your soul inside the green chicken. And then Allah will bring you the virgins. And the virgins are so white, women. Huh? Let me show you the hadith, hold on. I'm trying to find it in English. So now you are a murderer for the sake of Allah. And now you are a green chicken. How you will have sex with those women? Are you convinced, brother, that Islam is telling the truth, brother? Look how many times this hadith is repeated, brother. Look how many times. Brother, the Prophet of Allah, he said, the souls of the murderers live in the bodies of a green bird. That's so lovely. You know what? I always wanted to go and join jihad. So I will become a parrot. Huh? This is your end, brother. Let me show you the pictures, your picture, brother. So now Muhammad Ishmael, he went to heaven. And now Allah, he took his soul and he put it inside the parrot. And now he will say, Takbir! 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 And now, the disappointing thing is that those horny females who Allah, he made them for sex, they are ready for sex, and all what they got, not a guy, they got a chicken. They got what? A chicken. The guy, his name is Palestine, he is saying to me, why you don't show chapters 2 verse number 62? My friend, chapter 2 is about Moses too, and how he did make the dead guy come alive by beating him by beef. Are you sure you want me to show you chapter 2 verse number 62? Okay, let us do it. Guys, the guy Palestine, he insists, Christian Prince, why you don't show us? Why you don't show us chapter 2 verse number 62, brother? Huh? Why you don't do that? Obviously, you are scared. Why you don't do that? Why? Huh? Okay? I want you in front of everybody to put the chapter 2, okay. So now we will put for him in the Quran, chapter 2, verse number 62. What do you expect? Turkey, green chicken? Let us see what this verse would say. The leaking pocket. Okay, let us go to 62. It's going to be shocking. That is shocking. The guy, he said, I am paid by the Jews, and now he is saying to us the Jews will go to heaven. And not only the Jews, the Christian too. And not only the Christian, the Sabian, the one who worshipped the stars. Muhammad is messed up. The Sabian who worship the stars, they hate the Jews and they believe that God of the Jews, Adonai, is the devil. Why? Because he taught them to do circumcision. This is what is written in their book. Muhammad the idiot, he made the Sabian believing in the same God. And look what you did, Palestine, Mr. Palestine. So if the Christian, the Jews, and the Sabian, they will go to heaven, that's mean Benjamin Netanyahu, may Allah bless him and give him a big house, and newer bathtub because I heard his bathtub is not doing good. May Allah bless his bathtub. He's going to go to heaven too. So you are a Palestinian, and Netanyahu, you will meet Netanyahu in heaven. And the head of the Shin Bet, and the head of the Prime Minister now, all of them will be in heaven. What a messed up religion. So why the Quran says the Jews, they will be killed, kill them, kuffar? What is this? Anyway, I think we had enough for today. Don't forget, I advise the Muslims who claim victory to download my videos and post them as they are in their channel. At least the conversation between me and you as it is. If you are a victorious idiot. So I want to say thank you guys for being here, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like it, and don't forget to unsubscribe if you don't like it. However, we advise you to unsubscribe because according to Prophet Muhammad, the one who subscribed to Kuffar channel, Allah will take a lot of good deed from his bank account. You don't want to go to sleep and then you wake up in the morning and you find your bank account robbed by Allah for one reason. Because you subscribe to Christian Prince. Allah will send his dog to eat you, remember that. Let us talk about Taliban next time. My friend, there's not need to talk about Taliban. The stupid American are stupid American, they will not change. They go to a country, they think, you know, let me teach you something. There's a guy, he decided to teach donkey how to talk. So he sat with him for 40 days. After 40 days, the guy himself, he came out making the voice of a donkey. Those are the American. The American, they think democracy can be spread by occupying the land and by spending some money, and people will change. And we open a school for them, we give them education. Then democracy, my friend, is not something you can spread in an Islamic country. Those Americans are stupid. If you stay in Afghanistan for 10,000 years, as long as the country is a Muslim country, you are wasting your time, wasting your money. This is why I believe it is the best thing to do is to leave the country. Let Taliban take over it. Why not? What's our business? If those people want freedom, fight for your freedom against Taliban. Americans should not die for the sake of others to free them. And doesn't matter what they do, they will say they are evil, they are here because they want to seek our money. They spend trillions of dollars. After more than $1 trillion spending in Afghani army, now there's no army. Why? Because they are just a bunch of employees. So, Americans are a bunch of fools when it's come to the government. They never learn their lesson. They are a bunch of stupid people who change their mind every 6 months. Trump, he come, he have different idea. Biden, he come, he have different idea. Tomorrow we have new president, he have different idea. It's not a state, it is a farm, you know. USA, it's a farm, and there's two group of businessmen running the farm. And each one of them, he think this is the best way to run the farm. And they consider the whole earth is a farm. And they want to practice their farming skills on other nations. So, Afghanistan, nobody can solve the problem of Afghanistan except people of Afghanistan. People, they cannot earn a freedom unless they fight for it. And the person who don't fight for a freedom, he don't deserve it. So I advise American to leave Afghanistan. Never stay there. It's a big mistake to stay there for a day. They should not even be there. You want to fight Taliban, you can destroy them without even going there. Right now, America can wipe Taliban in 2 seconds. Not even 2 minutes, if they want. But they are potatoes. They don't want to do that, you know. I mean, you can stop Taliban so easy. You can wipe them out. And who's going to question what you did? Nobody. But there's no will, there's no leaders, there is no government, there's no army. It's a farm, you know. Democrat, you know, they are busy now about its offices and money, and it's a business. So America will be different country if they have a leader, one leader. In America, there's no one leader, and they will never have one. And those people in Afghanistan, as long as Islam is there, Afghanistan will never change. As an example, when the American, they choose this guy who is an American citizen, who is Afghani, to be a president. When a person who leaves Islam, they decide to kill him. This is not Taliban. This is the government who is our government. So what is the difference between Taliban and the moderate government? Nothing. They took a guy to jail to execute him because he left Islam under the watch of the American. So what the American are doing there? If not the Australian government, not the American government, jump to save that man, this man will be dead by now. America always support bad government. They never support good ones. Never. This is my experience about America. Go right now and ask yourself, which country in the Middle East America support? Saudi Arabia. You tell me how good they are. The King of Jordan. The King of Jordan, if you say one word against him, you will disappear even if you are his brother. The Prince of Qatar. Number one money bag for Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Erdogan. Number one supporter for terrorists. He armed them, he trained them, he gave them his land. American always support the most evil between Islamic countries. And if a Muslim leader in Islamic country, he don't want to practice Islam, America will go against him. And the example is the president of Syria. The president of Syria, he hates Islam. He is anti-Islam. He put Islamists in jail. What America did? They spent hundreds of millions of dollars to take him away. What America did? They forced this guy to run in the lap of the Iranian. What the American did? They put sanctions on this man so he will collapse, so they can have Al-Qaeda rule in Syria. This is what the American do, my friend. So don't tell me, don't ask me to talk about those things. Oil? No, American do not need oil. This is another lie. You see, American, they are the last one who need oil. We have oil enough for the coming 1,000 years. We have way more than Saudi Arabia. And look at this idiot, Biden. He don't want to dig for oil no more, so we can buy oil from Saudi Arabia. So we do not need their oil, but they are, I mean, it's a mess. And the American citizen is more foolish than their leadership. When you vote for someone, he is saying to you, okay, we go green. We are not going to dig for oil, so now we are going to buy it. Who is the stupid here? Still you are using oil anyway. In the year 2030, half of the cars for sale will be made electronic, but until then people will die. Stop digging for oil by then. When we have cars made by electric, then says we do not need oil no more. So stupidity is amazing. We do not need oil of anybody. The oil we have in Alaska alone is enough to feed America for oil for the coming maybe 900 or 1,000 a year. Just in Alaska alone. Not to forget Texas and many other places and the Gulf and the sea and all over. We have an ocean of oil. We have an ocean of resource. America is like Russia. The Russians, they do not need anyone else. They do not need oil of anybody. So this is not about oil. This is about corporation. Corporations who control this earth. It is not the oil in a country. It is corporation and where their stock is located. So a corporation who control a king, they tell the king what to do because this is what their business is. And the king have to obey, otherwise they will take him down. And this is what happened always in USA. The one who elect the king is not the people. It is the corporation. This is why you see that they are fighting over how much money you can collect for the election. Why somebody need billions of dollars for election? If people elect a person, why we need that money? What the money for? The money is to brainwash the people. Who can control more media? Who can brainwash more people? Who can control them by spending more advertising? He will win. So it is not really about what you think. You know, many people think that America is not a country as much it is a corporation. And those corporations now own more than half of the earth. We have 4 or 5 people in America. They own the whole world, not only America. As an example, which country do not need to use Google every day? Which country do not need the service of Google or Android? Which country do not need Android and Apple? Which country do not need the technology of America? Which country can stay away from the internet of America? The internet is owned by America. And we say America, mostly we are talking about corporation. So the one in control is not the American, it is the corporation of America. Few names controlling the whole world. So you become a slave of those 5 Americans, including the American themselves, become a slave of them. The owner of Google here, he can shut me down. Like now, they stop allowing me to have donation. Why? Because they don't agree with me about what I say. They want me to say things in order to receive money. You see how they control you? I used to be able to receive donation in YouTube. And why they don't allow me? Because I am against their guideline. A person who teaches terrorism, saying that the one who leaves Islam should be killed, he can collect donation in his channel. I cannot. So those corporations are terrorist corporations. They use their own, terrorism is not only by violence, it can by cutting your income. It can be by muting you. It's like when a man, he beat his wife. This is terrorism. So they try their best to force you to be their slave, to be their dog. If you are their puppy, then you will make money. Then they will support you. Just be their puppy. So the question is, how many of us is willing to be their puppy? As long as you are their puppy, then they will bless you with their money, the money of the devil. If you don't agree to be their puppy, then there is no donation. You cannot do that. Very simple. Imagine the president of USA, they locked down his account. Look how powerful they are. Can you imagine? The guy who controls nukes, the one who can burn the earth. They locked down his account. They closed his account in Twitter, in Facebook, and in YouTube. We are talking about the president of United States, not somebody working in the post office. So this is a scary mafia. Those corporations are the biggest beast ever created for mankind. They are even bigger than the beast of Islam. And because both of them, they are evil, both are in total agreement. They don't fight against each other. You will see Google always protect Islam. This is why I cannot keep my videos for more than a few days. I mean, did you ask yourself, a guy, he making videos for a long time. When David Wood, he started his channel, this was like first day for him. It was more than 15 years already for me. So where's my videos? Why I cannot keep them there? Because the beast is the guardian of Islam. They will not let you humiliate this cult. Otherwise, I will keep it there. I mean, the video have 50,000 views in 3 days. Why I want to take it down? Because YouTube is the devil of Islam. Why I close my account in Facebook? Why I close my account in Instagram? Why I close it in Twitter? Because whatever I post, they block it. If you are a Muslim, posting video about beheading, they don't block you. In the same time, sadly, even Christians don't support us. Christians, they send me messages schooling me about how to talk. They want to teach me how to talk. Not only we have war with the devil of Google and the devil of Facebook and the devil of the social media and the devil of Muhammad, we have war with the Christians. They gave me ad in my video because I played a song. It's called I'm Sexy and I Know It. I played not even 10 seconds of it. When you play that, there's a copyright, so they can place an ad on it. And the ad was a Muslim ad. Donate for a mosque. They forced an ad on my channel. Can you believe it? Do you remember when I was going live on air and then they sent me, and you remember? Yeah, I was live. They gave me warning right away. So, my friend, and by the way, I'm not telling you to be disappointed. No, that even will make the fight better. You see, it's boring if there's no fight. We are better Christians when the devil fight us more. You know what I mean? So don't think I'm complaining. I'm not. Praise the Lord, I'm very successful. As you see, Muslims are leaving Islam left and right. My videos is all over. If you go right now and search YouTube, me myself, I get scared when I search for my name in YouTube. I mean, my videos is all over. My books is all over. My books translated to all languages in the world. Soon we will have it in Chinese. So, are we successful? Absolutely. When they fight us, they bring us success, not the opposite. When they fight me, they bring me more support, not the opposite. You know, I say to you my experience, that the more they fight me, the more the Lord, He sends support to me. How? I can't explain to you. The more they try to close door in my way, the more doors open. So don't ever think that they are strong and we are weak. They are the weak. And this is why they try to mute us, to silence us. The strong one, he do not need to silence others. Say whatever you want. They speak about the freedom of speech, but it is only their freedom of speech is allowed, for they are hypocrite. We have a Muslim here is posting this verse for us. Let me show you this verse, just to show you how stupid Islam is. Thank you, my friend, the one who was posting this. Muhammad, because he could not, you see, Muhammad is the same as a social media today. So this Abdul is posting this verse for us in the chat. And this verse again proving Islam to be false. So this is the comment of this Abdul. May Allah sharp the virgin nails for him. يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم والله متم نوره blah 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 blah. Let us see what this verse is about. And then you will die laughing. Chapter 9, verse number 32. Fain would they extinguish Allah light with their mouth, but Allah will not allow it. See, you just proved to us that Allah is a dumb, is a stupid, and he cannot do it. Because if Allah, he will not allow it. So why Muslims are leaving Islam when I talk to them? And why no Muslim can debate me and win? And why you don't call me if this verse is with you? You will win. If this verse is true, then you call me immediately and you will have victory, because nobody can distinguish the light of Allah. So this verse is false. And why you need to do jihad if Allah protecting the faith anyway? And why you want to kill the apostate if Allah, nobody can silence or mute his light? So my friend, Islam without lies dies. Islam without sword is dead. So you need two things to protect Islam: sword, violence, and lies. Allah Nur does not exist. Thank you for posting this verse. You proved to us that Muhammad, he could not answer the Christians, the Jews, you know, especially the Christian and the Jews. And because of that, he said, oh, they want to extinguish the light of Allah. What is the answer? He could not debate them. And what is the light of Allah? The light of Allah, that there is a penis which is endless, and there's a woman with big boobs waiting for you. That is the light of Allah? Or this is the light of the nipples? Is that the light of Allah to promise me women for sex and children for sex? It is the light of Allah to give me women who have vagina and nobody touch it? Is that the light of Allah? Where is the light of Allah? If you want, I will go to Skype again and I can take a call from you, MES, and tell me how the light of Allah work for you. When the Jewish woman, she killed Muhammad and he died by poison, was she successful to distinguish the light of Allah? She killed Muhammad. And Muhammad described in the Quran as Sirajan Muniran. So he's light lamp. Not only a light, he's a lamp. Here we go, a Jewish woman. She extinguished the light of Allah by little poison. She went to Home Depot. She bought rat poison. Muhammad, he ate it. The rat, he died. So how nobody can extinguish the light of Allah? And then we find that the goat ate the Quran, and a lot of the Quran is missing. But nobody can extinguish the light of Allah. Okay, where is the verses of a breastfeeding for adult? As long nobody can extinguish the light of Allah. I don't ban people. If I block you in the chat because I want you to call me. It's the opposite. I open my Skype and says any Muslim is willing, welcome to call me. Any Muslim. I don't even accept a call from Christians. I don't block you. I want you to talk to me. So where's the light of Allah? How come Allah did not warn Muhammad not to eat the goat which full of poison so he will not die? The Muslim, they say that the goat spoke to Muhammad. The goat spoke to him after he ate her. How stupid is that warning? The goat was dead. The goat is dead, and now Muhammad is talking to the goat, and the goat, she said to him, Prophet, don't eat me. Hold on. Al-Amin, he's saying, sadly, somebody deleted his message. Okay, let me copy his message. I will put it in the screen. Al-Amin is saying the following. Thank you, Al-Amin, for your post. You see, you are welcome, but you are exposing your prophet again. You said, Christian Prince, you are just a foul-mouthed mocker debating. You is like a wrestling with garbage back. Why would decent Muslim would do that? Okay, that's a good thing to say. So the one who whistle with garbage bag is not worth of a fighting with him. Correct? That's wonderful. Well, you idiot, you just said that the one who have a bad mouth is not worth to speak to. The one who do mockery is not worth to speak to. So when your prophet, he said, the man who is proud about his inheritance in the time of Jahiliyyah, before Islam, go and tell him, bite the penis of your father. Is he worth to talk to? The one who is against foul mouth. First of all, show me where I use foul mouth. If I say the word vagina, because your prophet says vagina. If I say penis, because your prophet says penis. Here we go. Your prophet says the one who is proud about his inheritance before Islam, tell him to go and bite the penis of your father. Is that a foul mouth? It's not mine. I'm quoting your prophet. So look what you just said. You just admitted that your prophet is a filthy man. When we quote him, we will sound dirty. Don't quote Muhammad, because the second you quote Muhammad, you sound filthy and your mouth is filthy. Thank you for saying that. Or shall I show you Abu Bakr saying, go and suck the clitoris of Allah? Suck the clitoris? Is that how you say to a man? Go and suck the clitoris? Or what about your God in the Quran who speak about the penis of Muhammad? Or what about your God who start doing mockery of the uncle of Muhammad and his wife? So the Muslim, when you quote for him what his prophet said, he gets so upset and he consider it a foul mouth, a mocker, a garbage bag. And you mentioning garbage, that is very good news for me. Look at your prophet. Your prophet is the only one who claimed to be a prophet from God, who asked you to clean yourself when you do ablution to pray. Yet he do ablution by washing himself by garbage. Read with me and love. Why somebody want to fight with the garbage bag? You are right. That is Muhammad. Read carefully. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri said that some people ask Muhammad, Messenger of Allah, whether they might perform ablution out of the well of Buddha, which was the well which minstrel, clothed, dead dogs, and stinking things were thrown in. Do you see it? The Prophet was talking to arrogant? Doesn't matter. The foul mouth is a foul mouth. I never use foul language. And I'm talking to arrogant too. You Muslim, you think you are superior, and you are not. You think you are the best of mankind, as the Quran says, and you are not. Islamic country is the most corrupt countries in the world. A woman, she cannot walk alone in the street without being harassed sexually or even kidnapped or raped. This is why you need a guardian with your wife when she walks in the street. A Muslim, he cannot have a window in the Middle East or in Islamic country without bars. You walk in USA, you don't find single bar in the window. Go drive all over USA. You will not find one single bar on the window. Why? Why in Islamic country you cannot have a window without bars? Is that because you are trustworthy, or because a nation become a nation of thieves? So you claim to be the best and you are the worst. Why a woman, she need a guardian when she walk in the street? If she is secure and she live in Saudi Arabia and all are believers, why she need a guard? Well, she need a guard because Islam turned human being into a beast. So the second they see a woman alone, she is a target. But this is not the case in other countries. Women, they go to the mall, they do shopping, they go to work, they go alone, they even stay late. Are you there? And you know, not to forget, Muhammad is the best example of Muslims. Muhammad, he went to his own son's house. This is why, by the way, in the Middle East, Muslims, they trust Christians. They don't trust Muslims. When I used to go to Muslims when I was in high school, I go to a Muslim, like a Muslim who is in my classroom, nice people, you know, they are good people. I cannot say they are bad. I go to their house, their mother, she opened the door, she is even wearing see-through, and their sisters, I sit with them, I talk to them, very nice people. But when a Muslim, he knock at the door of the same house, and I am inside, all the females have to hide immediately. Even though the male who is coming is just a school guy like us. He is in my age. So when a Muslim come, this is what I learned. When a Muslim come, the sister of this guy, they hide, his mother hide. They don't even bring the coffee to the room. The guy, he go to the kitchen, he bring the coffee. When I am there, I sit with them in the living room. And they don't change their clothes. I drink my coffee or my tea with his sisters and his mother. They are not ashamed or they are not shy. But when a Muslim come, you see the difference? Muslims don't trust Muslims. And the guy who is listening, he knew that this is true. And why they want to trust a Muslim when Muhammad, he made Islam a mockery? Muhammad, he went to the house of his own son. What he did? He flirted with the wife of his own son when she is married. Is that true? It's in your book. And just to show you the stupidity of Islam, when a blind man came to visit Muhammad, the Prophet, he said to them, put hijab, put burqa, hide behind the curtain. Do you know when I say the stupidity is amazing? Let me show you an amazing stupidity. Read with me carefully. This is Sahih Hadith. They cannot say it is weak and this garbage, you know? All this madness. So, it says here, I was with Allah Messenger, this is the wife of Muhammad saying, along with Maymuna, this is the other wife. He was having 3 sons. When Ibn Maktoum, which is a blind man, and who was a blind, come to visit him. Okay, so a blind man came to visit Muhammad. Look what happened. This incident took place after the order of hijab. Okay, the Prophet told us to hide ourselves. Like what? We said, oh Messenger of Allah, he's a blind. Unable to see us, nor does he know us. He replied, are you blind too? And you are unable to see him? Any Abdul here? So are you saying that Muslim women are not allowed to see men? Are you saying that Muslim women are not allowed to walk in the street and their eyes is open? So what hijab is? So all the hijab we see Muslim women are wearing is a fraud. Because the hijab of a Muslim woman is a Muslim woman, she should not see anyone. Not only she have to cover her hair as they lie to us. Hijab is putting a woman behind the curtain and no man can see her and no man she can see. Prove me wrong. And the stupid Muhammad, he is saying to the women, wear hijab. Like, how, you idiot. So why they want to wear hijab? Oh no, okay, wear hijab, and now because they got him busted, he's stupid, he's a fool. He noticed that the women are smarter than him, but he cannot admit that he was stupid when he said that because the guy is blind, so he had to cover it. He said, so okay, well, he's blind, are you blind too? You see the stupid? You see the stupidity? This is Islam. A man he don't trust, his name is Muhammad, he is the prophet of Islam. A man who is a blind, poor guy, he don't even trust that guy to be in his house and the women is there. So why Muslims they trust each other? They will not. But the reason Muhammad he don't trust any man to see his wife, or even not to see even the blind, because he is filthy. He knew what he do when he go to the house of others. You know what I mean? When a person is guilty of something, his guilt is always there. If a thief is a thief, he see everybody else is a thief. Are you getting my point? A man who go to spy at women of others, he believe every man will spy at his wives too. So Muhammad, he believed that if this blind man he come, he is going to be dangerous to his wives, because his wives will see him and they will get horny. It's haram. He is insecure. It's a clear sign of insecurity, and this is what Islam brings to a human being, make you insecure. Hijab is a sign of insecurity, not security. The woman is a vagina, we cover her because she is at risk. Oh, I have to protect the vaginas, I have 4 vaginas, I have to protect them. So wear the hijab, okay, put your head in the ground, don't look there, don't look there. Because the man is insecure. He believes his wife, if she look at the man, she will have a wet dream, because he don't do what a man need to do. If there's any Muslim that agree with me? And by the way, even Allah himself, he wore hijab. Allah never speak to anyone except from behind of a hijab. And this is in the Quran. Chapter 4, 42, verse number 51. Hijab is not a hair cover. Only foolish people think that. Hijab is a curtain. This is why he said to them, hide yourself behind hijab. And what he want? So they cannot see the blind man. If hijab is a cover for the hair, well, the man, you know, they can see still, they can see the man, correct? So hijab is a veil as a curtain. This is what hijab is. But the hypocrite Muslim today, they don't want to follow Muhammad teaching. They don't want the curtain. They want just a hair covering. But this is not what Islam teach. Because as you see, even the hadith confirm it. If the hijab is a hair covering, then okay, they cover their hair. They do not need to hide themselves from the guy, right? Or do we agree? If hijab is a hair covering, all what those women need to do is to cover their hair, which is no point because the guy is blind anyway, right? So even though he's blind, he is asking them to hide themselves. Read carefully. Even the Muslim in their translation says to you, he told us to hide ourselves from him. Between two brackets, i.e. observe hijab. Okay, so is hijab now is something in the hair of the sea? If this is the case, that will be stupid because the guy is blind. So they said to him, well, he's blind. He can't see us nor recognize us. He replied, are you blind too? So the hijab is not covering their hair. The hijab is hiding themselves from ability to see someone else. That is a curtain. Anyway, this is not the only thing Muslims, they always have wrong understanding. Like Muhammad do not know how to read, how to write. Nowhere in the Quran says that. The Quran says Muhammad, he is ignorant. He do not have a book. He's ummi. Ummi is coming from the word gomai, the Jewish word for from the nations. He's from not from the Jews, Gentile. So Muhammad is a gomai. Muhammad is from the Gentile. Muhammad is from the nations. He is not from the Jews. He is not from the blessed nation. This is what the Quran is saying. The Muslim, they come and says he was unable to write or read, when there's nowhere it says that. Anyway, guys, I think it's time for us. Do we have any Muslim want to call? If there's any Abdul want to call? I can take one more call for the sake of the shin of Allah. Anyone? And remember, Islam makes sense. God cannot be a man, but he can be a shin. Makes sense. God cannot be a man, but he have 5 fingers. Well, makes sense. God cannot be a man, but he have 2 eyes. Okay. God cannot be a man, but he have a physical shape. Okay. But God is almighty, but he cannot be. How he can be almighty and he cannot be? So all the logic of Islam is broken and it is leaking. They lie to themselves about good deed and bad deed. Where is the good deed in Islam? There's no good deed. As you see, everything is destination. Even a thief, he steals because Allah destiny for him to be a thief. So where is the thief? There's no thief. The real thief is Allah. And we showed you a video from the mouth of those Abdul. Explain how a person who stole, they brought him to the caliphate. And this person, he should be punished. Why he should be punished? Because he's a thief. But as long as they believe in the predestiny, how you can punish a thief? Allah, he destined for him to be a thief.
Then obviously you would be the fool. A man came at the time of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu. According to one of the narrations, he needed to be punished because he stole. So he comes to Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu and he uses the same line. He says, "Oh Umar, oh Amirul Mu'mineen, how can you punish me for having stolen when it was predestined? My deeds were already written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Now that's quite a good argument if you were to
see. This is a good argument if you think about it. Stupid religion. So how you want to punish me for a sin Allah he forced on me? And this is a pretty good argument if you think about it. The Sheikh, he said.
One of the narrations, he needed to be punished because he stole. So he comes to Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu and he uses the same line. He says, "Oh Umar, oh Amirul Mu'mineen, how can you punish me for having stolen when it was predestined? My deeds were already written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Now that's quite a good argument if you were to look at it.
Yeah.
Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu was one ahead of this man. He says, "Well, let's punish this man because it was predestined that we were going to punish him as well."
See?
Wow. So these deeds, so it goes to show that you cannot use as an excuse the fact that Allah has predestined things.
You cannot use it. You cannot use it. I mean, you see the stupid logic? This shows that you cannot use it. This shows that the caliphate is arrogant and he's stupid. And he is not consistent, because if it is a destiny that I will be a thief, then what is my fault? If Allah decides for me to steal, can I stop Allah's destiny? No. See how stupid this religion? And then the guy, he says to you, nobody can stop the nur of Allah. My friend, the nur of Allah is fart. Who in the world want to believe in such a garbage? So you go and do fornication, and then Allah want to punish you for fornication when Allah, he is the one who wrote for you how much fornication you would do. One thing I have to say before I leave for today: stupidity is Islam, and Islam is stupidity itself. And you cannot be a person who have little brain and you don't find this is stupid, that I destiny for you to be a criminal, and then I will punish you for I destiny for you to be a criminal. That is even a crime. If I force somebody to commit a crime, and then I want to punish the one who commit the crime, the one who commit the crime for real is the one who forced him, not the one who did it. If a captain, he ordered a soldier to shoot a woman, and the soldier, he have to obey order, otherwise he will be executed. Who is the real criminal? It is the captain. So the real criminal in Allah, in Islam, is Allah, if destiny is true. So Islam is a silly, stupid, sick, funny, dummy, garbage cult. Collect every contradiction in the world, put it together, and then they say to you, this is Islam. And then they come to you with the false miracles. They say the Kaaba is in the center of the earth. And then if you search, you will find that the Kaaba is always flooded by sewage. Allah, He chose the location of the Kaaba, brother. Allah, He chose the location. It's an amazing location in the center of the earth. Why the earth is flat? And the one who chose the location of the Kaaba, why he chose the worst location in the world, where the sewage cover it every year almost, until the American, they come with a solution. This is your Kaaba, flooded by sewage. Allah, He chose the location for the Kaaba. This is how God, He chose the location of His house. Shall we go swim? Do you think we have fish there? It's dirty water. And why Allah cannot lift the Kaaba location from the ground? I mean, He can order the earth to come up, and that's it. Just 10 meters up, the Kaaba will never be flooded. So Allah chose that location. The first thing a human being, when he want to build a house, he should check the elevation of his house to see, especially in our, I mean, we are talking about Allah, His God. Suppose you do not need Google. Now you can go to Google, you can see how high your ground compared to other ground in the neighborhood, and then you can predict when if your place is going to be flooded or not. But this is God. God do not know that His house will be flooded if He chose it in that location. God, He cannot stop the flood to His house, and people taking selfie, swimming. This is the house of Allah, thanks to the oil. Now there's marble. Now there is air conditioning. You should see the house of Allah just right after the oil start coming. Let me show you. It's like a stable of a horse, literally. This is the Kaaba. This is the house of Allah. For the last 1400 years, this is the house of God. The Muslims, the Ottoman, they were building their palaces. The Muslim, the Caliphate, they were building palaces using the Christian builders in Spain, the Christian slaves. But their Kaaba is like this. Look at this Kaaba. Look at this. This is the Kaaba. Nobody even lived there. This is just 100 years ago. Look at this. Donkeys and camels around the Kaaba. And go look at the Kaaba today. It's the biggest business. Saudi Arabia make billions of dollars every year from Hajj, from people visiting the Kaaba. 5-star hotels around the Kaaba. Towers. Look at this. This is the Kaaba. What is that? Those are pictures showing you the change around the Kaaba. From a bunch of tents, bunch of small houses, a small tiny stable room. There's no roof. Then we put a roof. Then we start, and look, even the Kaaba, they put a burqa for the Kaaba. And this is the house of their God. The house of any Muslim is better than this house. He spent more money in it. When the Saudi they start getting their oil, the Saudi they notice how much important for them to increase tourism toward the Kaaba. So they start building hotels. They start putting marbles. They have air conditioning, spray air condition, because it's extremely hot there. And they start advertising airlines, etc. And now Kaaba is a Las Vegas. And it's #1 city for drugs in Saudi Arabia and prostitution. And now, by the way, the Muslims are trying to divide the timing between women and men around the Kaaba. Why? Because there's a lot of molestation around the Kaaba always happening, especially when it's busy. Every horny man in Mecca, if he want to molest women, he go and he claimed that he is going around the Kaaba. He go behind the women and he start touching her. And now they are thinking seriously about separating between the men and the women. And look at this religion. If Al-Kaaba is being flooded, that make Islam false, then tell us what happened to the Holy Temple of Solomon. What happened to the Ark of the Covenant? Pagan play with it. Okay, let us show you how stupid what you just said. Jesus, he predicted that this temple will be destroyed. Correct, guys? And God always, he punished his people for a crime they do against him. God don't care for a rock. God cares for the people. When they are wrong, God punished them. So Jesus, he predicted that this temple will be destroyed. And he said, not a stone will be above a stone. So this was not a surprise for God. You are being silly. Now, when we see that the Kaaba is destroyed by Al-Qurmuti, and then your prophet, he claimed that the Kaaba have a Lord will protect it. Rabbun yahmiha. The Kaaba have God protected. Isn't it the Kaaba, according to the Quran, the chapter of the elephant, an army of elephant came to destroy the Kaaba, and then Allah, he sent an army of birds to fight the Ethiopian, which is a fiction story? How come Allah did not protect the Kaaba from the flooding, or from the Caliphate, or Al-Hajjaj, or Al-Qurmuti? Al-Qurmuti, not only he destroyed the Kaaba, he was screaming in the middle of the square yard of the Kaaba, saying, hey Allah, where are you? Where is your birds? And then he took the Kaaba and he make it a poo-poo stone for more than 20 years. And then the Muslims, in order to get the black stone back, they have to pay Al-Qurmuti ransom. Imagine, they send a messenger to the Caliphate of Al-Fatimi. Those are the Shia, saying to him, we beg you, speak to Al-Qurmuti. Tell him how much he want to give us back the black stone. Where was Allah? So in your Quran, Allah, he claimed that he protect the Kaaba when the Kaaba was surrounded by kuffar, by idols. And then Allah don't protect the Kaaba when the Kaaba have no idols around it. Why? Do you see the stupidity? The God of the Jews, he told them that you will be taken, that you will be enslaved, that you will be even cursed if you don't follow me. They are punished. Here, what's happening here? Allah, he punished the Kaaba, his house. The temple of Solomon is the temple of Solomon. Is a temple built by man, not by God. So? Where Allah, he said nobody can destroy the Kaaba? Okay, let me show you. Let us see, guys, where Allah, where it says nobody can destroy the Kaaba. Let us go. Even though I supposed to go soon, but let us have fun. You never heard of a chapter? It's called the chapter of the elephant. Your God is the zoo God. Alam tara, don't you see how your Lord did to the companion of the elephant? What the companion of the elephant they were trying to do? Can you tell me? Are you there? They were coming to destroy the Kaaba, correct? And why Allah He sent the birds? Because Abdul Muttalib, he says, the Kaaba have a Lord will protect it. Is that correct? And supposedly Allah He sent His birds. Are you there? Who can protect the Kaaba, save Allah? Nobody. Any Abdul? And for sure this is a fiction story, you know, stupid story. Because as you see, the Kaaba was destroyed many times, not only once or twice or 3 times. Actually, me myself, I made a video, translation for a video made by Muslims speaking about the one who destroyed the Kaaba. Al-Qurmuti, when Al-Qurmuti destroyed the Kaaba, Muslims were leaving Islam like crazy. Because he showed everybody that, you know, the Kaaba protection is a lie. And this verse is a lie. And how in the world even an army of elephant can come to Mecca? Do you know how much water the elephant need a day? Do you know really how much water need? The elephant not only need a lot of water to drink, he need a lot of water to cool down. He cannot keep walking in the desert. There's no rivers, there's no lakes. An army of elephant coming all the way from Ethiopia, all the way to Mecca. Is that a joke? Ali Muhammadan? I mean, if you say to me an elephant in Africa, I say in Africa there's a great rivers, there's a great trees, there's desert, yes, but there's a places for elephant to survive. But in Mecca there's no water. In the way to Mecca there's no water, there's no rivers, there's no lakes. There's, I mean, an elephant, he cannot go long without water. He will die. He needs a huge amount of water. He spray himself, not only to drink, he needs to spray himself to cool himself down. He needs to jump in the water. Otherwise he will die. So who in the world will believe such a fiction story? And hold on, as long Allah he protect the Kaaba by birds, why you need the F-16 from the American and the AWACS when Saddam Hussein he attacked Saudi Arabia? Why you need now the American to protect you from Iran? All what you need to do, put your missiles around the Kaaba and then Iran cannot shoot. Because Allah will protect it. Bring all your defense system, all your missiles, huh? And shoot from around the Kaaba. Iran shoot back, Allah will shoot it down. Why you are buying the American weapon like crazy? So, you know, this is always a joke. And the funny, Allah he protect the Kaaba when the Kaaba was surrounded by more than 300 idol. Against what? Against a Christian army. Isn't Muhammad, he said the Jews and the Christians, they will go to heaven? So why Allah do not want the Christians to free the Kaaba from the pagan? Do you see the stupidity? Allah is a pagan God. If the one controlled the Kaaba at that time, they are pagan. Why Allah don't want the Christians to take over? Which one is better? Somebody have 360 idols around the Kaaba, or Christians? So Allah, he don't want the Christians, he preferred the 360 pagan God? And why Allah protect the Kaaba when the pagan around, but he don't protect the Kaaba when the Muslims only was there? Let me see if I can find you the video about the Kaaba being destroyed. Here we go. This is a sheikh, his name is Muhammad Hassan. Muhammad Hassan. Oops. Sorry. This is Muhammad Hassan.
بأن الحجر الأسود قد سرق من الكعبة وأخذ، وظل الحجر الأسود بعيدا عن الكعبة 21 عاما أو يزيد. تقول إيه؟ الله يسامحك يا محمد، الكلام ده صحيح؟ جبته منين؟ اقرأ التاريخ، بقول لك انظر للتاريخ نظرة أعمق، ارجع للتاريخ انظر نظرة أشمل. الحجر الأسود انتزع من الكعبة؟ أيوة. مين ده؟ الخبيث المجرم أبو طاهر القرمطي الذي انتزع الحجر الأسود من بيت الرب العلي وذبح المسلمين في الطواف وهم يطوفون حول بيت الله جل وعلا، ذبحهم كما تذبح الخراف والأغنام، ذبحهم وهم يطوفون بملابس الإحرام، وانتزع الحجر الأسود. وخلي بالك بقى، شايف الفتنة، ظل يصرخ في الكعبة في صحن الطواف يقول: أين الطير الأبابيل؟ أين الحجارة من سجيل؟ يا خبر أبيض، ده تحدي واضح. بتقولوا لنا طير أبابيل نزلت على أبرهة الحبشي، وبتقولوا لنا حجارة من سجيل نزلت على أبرهة. فين الطير دي؟ أنا عاوز الطير، عاوز الحجارة. يا الله.
See? The guy, he destroyed the Kaaba, he took the black stone, make it a poo-poo stone, and he was screaming in the middle of the Kaaba, saying to Allah, where is your birds, you liar? Where's your birds? Muslims, are you there? And this is your sheikh, he's a famous sheikh in Egypt. I clean my shoes always with his beer. He is explaining to you that he was shouting, saying, Allah, where is your bird, huh? What you can do about it? Here we go. I destroyed the Kaaba. I destroyed the Kaaba. I took the black stone. I'm going to piss on it. What you can do about it? What Allah he did? Nothing. The Muslim, they have to pay him back money to get the black stone. And what the Muslim they got today? Did he even give them the black stone? He gave them little rocks. They did not get the black stone. They got little tiny rocks. This is what is left of the black stone. Look at this. All the brown you see is a wax. It is what? It's a wax. The only stone, or kind called a part of a stone, is those little tiny things, little rocks in the middle. You see it? There's no black stones, nothing left. So the story about the black stone sent by Allah is a joke. Why Allah could not protect his stone? Where is the stone? Look what happened. Look what we have today. The Muslim, they go to Hajj kissing black stone. No, they don't. They are kissing little rocks. And the Saudi, they insert it inside wax. This is why they have guards and they have a camera installed there. So if somebody tried to pick it up by little knife or something, or even by his nails, he will not be able. Erdogan, he have one of the rocks of the black stone. He's proud about stealing it from the black stone. Imagine the Turkish, they stole a rock from the black stone. So now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Erdogan, he have one. There are 7. He claimed that this is one from here. Small, tiny one. Erdogan, he stole a stone from the stone of Allah. And Allah was not able to stop the Turkish from stealing his stone. And yet they say to you, the black stone is sent by Allah. Okay, and it's going to witness for you in the judgment day. It's going to have a mouth and a tongue. But as you see, nothing left of it. What a stupid religion. Anyone have little brain, he will notice that this is a joke. This is just a pure pagan cult. If the black stone is sent by Allah, then Allah should keep the black stone until the judgment day. But to say to me now there's nothing left except some wax, and we go and kiss wax, and the wax is fixed by a guy from Pakistan. You can go right now and search on YouTube maintenance for the black stone. I'm not joking. Search for maintenance for the black stone for the Kaaba. I will search. I'm typing in Arabic. It's okay. I type in Arabic by mistake, but Google understood me. Look, they are doing maintenance to the black stone. You see? Look. He have like a heated cable, and they are putting the wax. You see the wax is smoking inside the black stone. Your God, he need a maintenance to his stone, which he sent to witness for you in the judgment day. So without maintenance, the stone is gone. There's nothing left. Do we need to make maintenance to Allah Shin too? We have maintenance for the Quran. We have maintenance to the Kaaba. We have maintenance to black stone. Islam, all of it need maintenance. It's a pocket is leaking, and we have to put fingers in every hole to stop the leak. Good luck. Anyway, I hope we have a good time for today. Don't forget to download the video, share it with your friends. I will try to make shorter videos, but this is what happened. I plan to go for short video. Honestly, like today I was saying to myself, let me go there for 20 minutes. Can you believe it? Let me go there for 20 minutes. And now it is 3 hours and 13 minutes. So I need to put an alarm next to me. And that's it. I say 20 minutes. I will make it 20 minutes when the alarm is done. Anyway, guys, I love you very much. I appreciate all of you. I pray that the Lord will open the eyes of the Muslims. Don't hate them. Love them. They are victims of the stupid and the cult. They are victims of the criminal Muhammad. They are victims. They think we hate them. We don't. Because we are Christians. And we are here to save them and to bring them back to the Lord, to Christ himself. Christ, he came for the sick, not for the healthy. So we are not here to fight with Muslims. We are here to fight with lies. We are here to destroy the lies. Muslims are believers in lies. They are victims. We do not want to destroy them. We want to save them. We don't want to fight with Muslims. We want to show them the truth. And the truth is always the truth. Nobody can change it, and nobody can delete it, and nobody can destroy it. The truth, my friend, will set you free. with Christ alone, truth will be with you always. As you see, Muhammad is nothing but fictions, virgins, boys, river of wine, river of milk. This is not God. This is a pimp house. This is a bar. This is an open buffet. This is a messed up, noisy, garbage place. This is not a place where God can be. You see, in the presence of God, a silence or a noise will be, which is going to present happiness, not a noise of madness and drinking. The noise can be praising the Lord. The noise can be worshiping the Lord. But the noise cannot be a bunch of drunk people drinking non-stop and having sex. That is not the house of the Lord. The Messiah, our Lord, he flipped the tables of the Jews for just buying and sitting in the courtyard of the temple. Muhammad, he taught his people that in the presence of Allah, in the house of Allah, they will be having sex non-stop, and each one of them will have 70 years orgasm. A sexual maniac promise, perverted cult, the god of sex. So for us as a Christians, we are waiting for the holiness of Christ to come back. He was holy when he was here, and he is holy when he come back, and he is always holy wherever he is. With Allah, there is no holiness. And remember the Messiah, he said something very important. I want every Christian to make it as a guideline for his life. From their fruit you shall know them, not from their names. If Muhammad was a person who is of God, then his fruit should be a fruit of God. But all of us, we knew that Muhammad, his fruit is evil, is ugly, is disgusting, and there's no God is there. From their fruit, my friend, not from their names. Muhammad, he changed his name to be the praised one because he wanted to be God. He wanted to replace Jesus, actually. He wanted to be the praised one, that's why he called himself the praised one. And that name alone telling you that he is the devil. For only devil will accept to be called the praised one. If you ask me, do you like to be called the praised one? I would say that is an insult to my God. I am not the praised one. How I can be? No prophet can be the praised one. That is a title should be given only to God. So how Muslims they call their prophet the praised one? They worship him. He took over. He is the devil. The devil, he come from your window, regardless of what kind of window it is. If your window is God, if your door is religious, he will come to you from the door, religion. If your window is sex, he will come from the sex. He changed his format, he changed his uniform, he changed his name, he changed his look. But the fruit is always ugly, and so is Muhammad. God never promised us to be perverted. It is to be perverted to think about going to a place is the house of God and there's nothing there but sex with women you never met. Sex with women you never saw. Sex with women, they are made for sex. That is disgusting. If this is God, so what is pimp and what is Satan? The funny is that Muslims, when they make a movie and they try to present for you some Christians in the movie, they show the Christians are people who they are drunk, wearing naked clothes, etc. But in the same time, in the other side, they show you that when they go to heaven, they will be the naked one. They will be the one having sex non-stop, and they will be the one drinking river of wine. See the contradiction? And not to forget that Muslims in earth, they have unlimited number of sex too. And actually, we should make more videos of Shabir Ali, who said that Muslim men, they can have sex with more than 4, if you remember. This is the video we showed just a few days ago. I still have it open here actually. It says, question and answer, why did the Prophet Muhammad have more than 4 wives? And the answer of Shabir Ali was that there is nowhere in the Quran indicate that the Muslim man, he can have 4 women. We should talk about this one, should talk a special video about this topic, so Muslims can be aware of how 6 maniac the promises of the one who made Quran. Disgusting. Thank you, God bless you, and see you soon again. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. Take care.